Alright, hello guys, and welcome to today's session of Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. You all have head towards the Elfsong Tavern to get a very, very much needed rest. You have been fighting... Actually, you are not. Because I almost forgot. Oh, you devious guys. I almost forgot that you're not going for a long rest. You deceived me!
No, we told you.
We told you.
You are still fighting a group of cultists that come by.
Still have some masses
We
to pick.
know.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Whether you deceived me or not, whether I deceived myself or not, I caught
It's
you.
level 3 right at the door.
Oh my goodness. We almost missed that. Oh man. That would have been an oopsie. That would have been quite the oopsie.
That would be like register in your Easter egg for the rest of your life. If you
Yeah.
get your record.
That would be getting out the Easter egg for Christmas. Oh, it would have been.
That would be like you throwing like 10 interception within a single quarter. So, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, with that, it turns out we're actually going straight into combat. As you may recall, and I clearly didn't immediately recall, on your way out from the dungeon of the Dead Free, the cultist of Bane, Baal, and Merkel, you were met by these cultists who are in a similar headset to what Hearty Silver is currently wearing. And Hearty, I'm going to make sure you have your new token, so that you can appropriately be giving them both the finger and wear the mask. Yes, there you go.
Here we go.
You promptly gave them the finger, and they did not like that. They demanded from you that there didn't need to be a fight, but they wanted that gold and money back that you guys got from underneath the dungeon. You refused, and has led to this fight right now. As a gal, you're up first.
Gentlemen, you guys know, you can look at me. There was a pretty badass guy down there. And I don't even have a scratch. Do you really want to stop us here?
They respond. One of them turns out and goes forth and says, "The money was not meant for you. Tiamat demands it be returned back to a horde."
Well, that is fine. It's your funeral. Then as I go, draw the blades and let's kick some ass.
Yes, you have a nice cluster of these three. Now, just to remind you, because you weren't with us before, you see these blue squares?
Right, yeah.
Those are pools. Those are sauna pools. Because what you're currently in right now is a bathhouse. And that's the kind of scenery you have. Slate stone, marble, pillars, and water with flavored, scented oils and whatnot.
Cool. This is about to become a bloodbath house.
Yeah, inspiration, I say.
Hearty nods, improvingly. Approvingly.
Alrighty, let's have a look. Who are you attacking first? Let's get these guys'
I'll attack
numbers.
the one directly up to me. Yeah, the number 1.
Excellent. That is... it can't be battle axe. It has to be hand axes or the battle axe.
Yeah, you can disregard the first row. Just
Okay.
I missed.
Well, both two attacks are hits. So give me the first set of damage, please. Okay, you do bring in your hand axe as you promise them serious blood and pain. You come forward with the blood to begin with, as he does suffer quite a bit, but he is still alive, but bloodied at this point. So, yeah, on the second hit, after you completely taken off an arm and open up his chest, you then follow forward with giving a strong one-handed hack into his organs and chest, snapping this guy dead as he promptly falls to the ground and he falls into the pool dead.
Asagao stares at the other guy with a bloody smile, saying, "Who's next?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is quite bloody actually, as he's like filling up the pool there. Excellent. Mortlock, your strong, ugly friend. Well, you know what? Maybe he's beautiful in the inside. I can't say. But I'll just remind you what he looks like, if I can. There you go. But he's going to take out his great club, and he's just like, "Oh, you better believe I've had enough of this for the evening!" And he gives 2 great, thunderous, titanic great club strikes. On the first strike, he just mulches this cultist. I won't leave his token because he is mulched. He is flattened and his bones crunch in a really horrible fashion. And with the second great club strike, he just fucking flings it with a... And this cultist barely defended themselves, just about enough, as he gets like shoved 10 feet back from the sheer titanic swing Mortlock gives him. And he kind of looks to you and he's just like, "Rah!" And he just goes in there. And Eros, it's your turn.
Arrows moves up and attacks this one. Attacks number 4.
This individual was the one that was doing the talking as you guys were coming forward. He was the one that kind of said, "Give us the gold, and we don't need to bother you." This was that guy. And as you come striking in, as he's kind of afraid of Mortlock, he quickly dodges out of the way to avoid your great axe.
Arrows ends his turn.
Alrighty. Dr. Joseph Skackle, it's over to you.
Going to cast Sacred Flame at the guy right here.
Alright, excellent. As you're looking at him, he kind of looks like a man who might know a little bit about Sacred Flame. Just as one individual to another that can cast it. Alrighty. He does fail despite knowing what it's all about, so he does take a licking of that radiant fire as you rain it down upon him. Also, just a reminder, Dr. Joseph Skackle, you're probably aware that behind this locked door, which Hearty Silver very helpfully locked on your behalf,
Yep.
you have a certain dead friend.
Yep. Gonna keep that door locked.
Okay. With that, it is now Radek's turn.
Okay. I'll move right over here and cast Ray of Frost on the one in front of our friend there.
Alrighty. Oh, you are not... I know your curse doesn't make you, like, suffer, but it really is just, like, giving this kind of effect to you, I think.
Okay. I will move back into this room, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Sessik, it's over to you. Oh, these
Okay.
guys didn't roll their initiative. Love it. I love it when I do that.
Well, they got caught in surprise, I suppose.
Oh, they didn't really. But okay, moving on. Oh my god.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I gonna take a risk and frank this guy.
Yes, he's
Last
flanked.
time we get the short rest, right?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay. So in that case, my hungry jaws is back.
Haha.
Hungry lizard. Let's see. Long sword. Whing.
Oh, yeah, and you have actually, yeah, you have advantage because of flanking, so that is a critical hit.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
If it does.
if you should have seen him if he had a smite as well. Oof.
Well, I think because of my new token, I don't have initiative, so I'm gonna roll it again.
That is correct. You're completely correct there, and I apologize for that.
No, let's say Hati just concentrated on the middle finger.
He did, and he executed it wonderfully. Now, Sessik, as you lance this person with 12 points of thunderous sort of slashing longsword strike. This man in his simple leather armor does seem to be able to tank it reasonably well, but, you know, with the bite, you just continue to bleed him. You hit him and he is now bloodied. He's not
Yes,
dead,
and I get
but you do a
3
great deal.
hit points.
Excellent. Alrighty. I'm gonna skip Mortlock because these guys need an attack in. This guy is gonna come behind you, Sessic, and is going to follow suit with the flanking. I'm not gonna say he has flanking like this because there's an entire wall cutting that off. So I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's right. So he's gonna move to here, and he is going to try and have a flank attack on you. He bears just a simple scimitar. He rolls a 20 and strikes you for 4 points of slashing damage.
So I'm with 10 hit point, I only take 1 damage.
Now this one over here, this guy, he sees Eros, sees Hearty Silver. He takes his chances trying out killing Hearty Silver. He kind of narrows his eyes through that helmet of his, and he is definitely, like, furious to see you blaspheme the sacred sort of face wear they have.
Does that provoke from my direction?
No, just in the same way that he couldn't get flanking like this, there is an entire wall blocking this off. So, no, he had full cover, he's away from this. So, he's going to come up to you, Hearty, and he does roll a 16, doing 7 points of slashing damage of his scimitar. He lunges in and he says, I will paint the inside of that mask red with your blood, I swear to Tiamat.
How many points of damage?
7.
7.
Yeah, leaving you with 3.
Hearty Silver keeps his middle finger right up.
Awesome, awesome.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Such defiance.
Yeah, I love it too. Now, this main cultist guy in the middle here, I mean, he wants to get to you, Hearty Silver. That much is evident. But he knows he has to get through Eros to do it. He sees you, but they don't choose the harder fights. They want to cull the weaker ones. So he is going to try 2 dagger attacks. Actually, what he is going to do, and you're very familiar with this spell right now, Azagal, is he is going to point a finger straight at you. And he simply says, freeze. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Why it has to be always wisdom?
Ooh. Ah, that's a pass. Yeah, so you could tell that your joints were freezing up, your whole body was going to become paralyzed, your every nerve ending was shutting down. But you deny him that privilege.
Ah, we just face his cold face down there, my friend. You don't scare me at all.
Yeah, he's very frustrated. He couldn't do that against you. And he looks at the situation, and this is best for him. Alright, that is their turn. Now I'm going to give Mortlock his turn. He sees Hearty Silver in trouble, and he's going to take the attack of opportunity, taking out his heavy crossbow, and the cultist is going to chip away at him. Yeah, it does hit him, actually for a good decent amount, and he just goes, ah, bloody thing! But he then brings forth his heavy crossbow, lines it to the guy right in front of you, Hearty Silver, and makes a shot at you. At him, rather. He does miss, and it shoots into the pool with a splash, as he goes, ah, I forgot to close my eyes and not look! I'm sorry, Hearty Silver! Stay alive!
can I please take that crossbow and like throw it into the water?
Well, you need to look at that guy and see if you think you can take him.
Mate, forget about this crossbow. You're terrible with it. Use the hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I want to, but there's too many fuckers
No,
in the
shut
way.
up. Shut up. You're really bad with it. Use them all.
Well, you don't tell me to shut up. I'm here helping you guys.
As they argue,
Yeah.
they notice that Hearty Silver finger is pointed at them.
What? At both of them?
Yeah, come on, stay in the fight, guys.
Alright, give me a... No, he is just going to make a charisma saving throw, I guess. Here he goes, and sees you, Hearty Silver. It's just like, well, fuck you too, then! I won't fucking bother again! Christ! By the hells! Go die in a ditch, you drow bastard! Since you're pointing the middle finger at him. And Azagal, it's now your turn.
Alright. Well, mate, you had the chance to leave in peace. You didn't want to do that, so let me put you to sleep.
A miss.
Or maybe not.
But that one's a hit. This guy is quite dexterous and he does hold his guard quite well, but even then, you still find an opening and hack away at his biceps, causing him untold damage. Alrighty. Is that your turn, Azagal?
Actually, I'm gonna move it here to then I hand to Mr. Middle.
Yeah. That will provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy.
Yeah, that's
Fu-
fine.
Furthermore, I want you to know that because you've had a short rest as a fighter, you have your second wind and action surge back.
Oh, cool. They're set up here.
Yeah. Following that, he fails to hit you, clanging against your formidable armor as you make your way past his dagger. Alrighty. I gave his turn early. I'm going to give these guys their turn again, because I missed them the first round. So now, yeah, I'm going to do their turn at the end, because I missed them the first time round. Sessik, this cultist continues to try to chip away at you. With advantage is a miss. This one over here sees Eros, and he's going to try and bring his dagger and start hacking and slashing away at him twice? Or is he? No! As a bonus action, he conjures forth a spiritual weapon. I need something for this. Yes! He does bring out a scimitar, and he simply brings it here. The flailing, the stabbing, hacking dagger that he summons forth lances out towards you, Eros, and misses on a 6. But following that, he still comes forward with his own dagger and starts stabbing at you twice. And all of those are misses. Despite his every attempt, he should have maybe moved there, but attack of opportunity now. He tries and he tries to start hacking you down, Eros, but you have focused up on your guard and you don't give any of them an opening. And this guy will go to stab Hearty Silver again. He rolls a 20 and does 6 points of damage to you.
Come on, man, stay alive for just one fight.
Damn it.
I would like to say that you keep the middle finger going even as you're unconscious.
You
Just
make like a
hopping
mummy pose with
around.
like 2 middle fingers.
I'll get him.
Alrighty. Eros, it's now your turn. Oh,
Sick.
one more thing, just before you continue on. Did you guys see the pinned message on home rules?
Yep.
Yeah.
Including the part about stabilizing creatures?
Yep. 19 out of 20 for 1 round stabilization, right?
It's not 1 round... Well, yeah. You do a stabilize action, let's say, in 1 round. But if you roll a 19, you bring your friend up with 1 hit point, If you bring them up with a natural 20, then they can roll as many short rest hit die as they like and come up as well. That's all. Okay. So, yeah, just wanted to cover that. Eros, it's your turn.
Eros is going to take the advantage of being flanking.
Yep.
And is going to swipe with his great axe.
Excellent. That is a hit.
And for 8 damage.
You do a great, massive blow. He is bleeding quite profusely, but he still hangs in there. He kind of goes and says, "No, I will not fail you, Tiamat!" He grits out as he bleeds down his leg. Anything else?
No, just Eros is kind of quiet right now. He's like he's over this already. Like,
That's fair. That's fair. Hearty Silver. Yep. That is one failure for you, Hearty Silver. Dr. Joseph Skackle, it's your turn.
I'm going to walk over to spare the dying.
Yay! Hearty Silver is no longer dying.
Well, at least I'll know. Also say aloud. At least I always know I'm gonna have employment with y'all guys.
Absolutely.
Or anyway, I can start trying to. That'd be too much, actually.
Hearty Silver, please roll me a d4. Until you receive magical healing or help from friends, you won't wake up for the next 3 hours. Moving on. Radic, it's your turn.
Radic will come back into the room. Oh, we have to buy Hearty Silver a bedroll for fuck's sake. And attack the one that's being flanked by Sesek and Eros.
Excellent. Now, though he is being flanked by those people, you will not get the advantage.
I don't get, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, that is a hit. Roll damage, please. Yes, as you do lance out that last bit of cold, you strike him across the face. You see half his face freeze up, his eyes, or his left eye, or his right eye rather, bulging and expanding from the frostiness as he does collapse onto his less frosty side, dead on the ground.
Okay, and I will move back into the room.
Excellent. There's a nice massage table for you to sit on.
Yeah.
Sesek, it's your turn.
I turn to the cultist to the right and like, excuse me, what did you say about killing us?
He said
Oh,
that we're gonna do it. We're gonna kill you.
And eat my hat out?
Aha! See? I told you we're gonna kill you. You have no idea the power of Tiamat. I grow with its power, you feeble paladin.
Oh, my, someone else would likely to disagree with that.
Awesome. Alright, is that your turn, Sesek?
Yes.
Okay. Mortlock kind of sees Hearty Silver dying and he just goes, "Oh, silence." He sees Hearty Silver dying and he just goes to say, "Oh, fuck him! You shouldn't have healed him! Let him fucking bleed out and die! Jesus! Time to heal time to help someone who gives a fuck!" And he goes over towards you, Sesek, and he goes great clubbing this asshole twice. One of those hits, and he again smushes this guy flat into the ground. He then looks at you and he's just like, "See, you don't flip me off when I save your life, do you?"
Wow, you just bring the 3D. You just introduced that guy's a 3D, what's it called? You just introduced him a 2D worlds in a 3 dimension.
Whatever you say, he says as he looks more than confused, unable to concept 3 dimensions and 2 dimensions. Azagal, it's your turn.
Alright, mate. It seems it was the last one here, so do we have any last words?
He kind of looks at you and,
Okay, good night.
Oh! Too slow. Yes, you hit him twice. You hack him. He kind of goes, my favorite color is blue. And you cut him dead. You just didn't have enough time to think of anything good. Alrighty.
Are we out of combat?
Yes. You guys are.
Hearty Silver's middle finger slowly shuts into an angry fist.
So the second we're out of combat, I'm gonna try to. Do y'all know what a fireman carry is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna basically grab hard silver, throw him over my shoulders, fireman carry him,
Excellent.
and say, hey guys, we should get out of here before more of them show up or the cops come. Let's get out of here quickly now.
I agree.
I am a cops, but I'm gonna pretend that we don't see anything. So let's
You're
go.
unconscious.
Hardy
Leave.
Silver, I have a question for you, and I want you to know you will answer this entirely by your own choice, okay?
Huh?
While you're being carried by Dr. Joseph Skackle, are you partially aroused?
No.
Oh my god! Oh,
Well,
there we
you
go.
wouldn't
No,
know he's
wait,
unconscious.
Wait. No comment.
Oh, there we go. That I believe.
This elf is much more fragile than I remember.
I've
Uh,
already been to his house and seen his kids.
at this
The
point,
middle fingers goes back.
at this point, Klim Jasso and Vendetta Cress, the human noble and tiefling lady who you freed from the dungeons, kind of follow you as they all look at you and just say like, where should we go now? And Klim responds, yes, I hope that we're all safe on the streets now, or perhaps you might like to accompany me to my house and where you might expect your reward.
What reward? As far as you
Wow.
told us you're broke.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yes, I guess I have no reward. Yes.
Let's just all get away from here.
Agreed.
Yep.
Mortlock catches you and he says, you've all done very well, and I owe you my life. Tell me, do you intend to take on the rest of my family?
I think
We're
we
paid
do.
for. I think we will.
Very good. Then I tell you that I'll meet you outside the Low Lantern Tavern tomorrow at sunrise. Alright?
Let's make
Alright, right. Just please forget your crossbow.
I've had it in the family for a long time. I'll look to... you know what? But tomorrow morning, I'll have had a full sleep, and I reckon I won't need to rely on the crossbow, but I'm telling you, I just have to shoot things when I'm not looking at them. Then I hit. That's where I've been going wrong.
Alright. You're explaining yourself too much. That's fine. Just don't bring the crossbow.
I'm bringing the crossbow. You never know, but yeah. You know what? Bye. And he leaves. And with that, you guys trudge your way towards the Elf Song Tavern, where you ask for a bed and one is provided. Oh, we must get rid of some of our previous guys. One of the things I want to mention, though, while you're out on the streets this early in the morning, is that there is so many people that are being kind of moved around in the streets. There are plenty who are going to and fro, trying to find some place to stay for the day, it seems. Some people run, others sort of walk with their faces aimed down, hoods tightly held over their heads. Some businesses are moving about, but nobody is moving who isn't like looking over their shoulder. The mood of Baldur's Gate is that of anxiety. That much is absolutely apparent to all of you. whether you necessarily care or not, different matter. But you come forth and you find Alan again, and you promptly pay for some rooms. It'll cost you as a group 1 gold, really. He sets you up into a series of dingier-looking bedrooms, but you do find somewhere to stay for the night. You all receive a long rest, and you level up to level 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is everyone familiar how to use the Charactermancer to level up?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Just to remind you then, you go to character sheet on your character page. You go to the cogwheel to the right of spells. You scroll down till you see launch level plus Charactermancer. You give that a click. You do not add 3 levels. You add 1 level onto your current 2 levels to equal a level 3 character. And Sessic, it is at this point that you don the tenets of an oath. What is going to be your oath?
I had to see. Maybe I'm gonna need to think. I may have taken multi-class, but I have to wait and see.
Well, I mean, now's the time. Level 3. This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
And Eros, now is the time that you will take on a barbarian path.
Hmm.
What path will that be?
I'm still
Come on, guys. It's been 6 sessions. Surely you had an idea about what path you guys are going to be taking. Oh.
What is the difference between assassin and thief?
Assassin kills better, thieves steal better. And no, it's not a matter of if you steal life. Bleh. But assassins are more designed for quick, immediate, flat-out murder. And thieves are much better for the looting and stealing.
I think I'm gonna take assassin.
Oh, yes, champion. Welcome, 19 critical.
Yes, yes. Yes, that'd be good. And just think, if you have that, and you have flanking advantages, you basically have almost a 1 in 10 chance of doing a crit per hand axe.
I
I now
didn't
have a
understand
shit ton of healing
any of it.
spells.
Firstly, Dr. Joseph Skackle, what were you trying to say?
Oh, I now have a shit ton of healing spells.
Hell
I'm
yes.
I'm now up to 4. Actually 5.
Excellent, excellent. Now, Hearty Silver, what were you trying to say?
I didn't understand the 10 thing, but it's okay.
The 10 thing. Don't follow.
That 1 out of 10 times I will crit.
Oh, not you. As a gal, Stormax.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it basically talking about probabilities. Actually, it's not 1 in 10. If he has advantage, he basically has 2 opportunities. That's 2 out of 10. And that can be rounded down to 1 out of 5. So he basically has a fifth of a chance of doing a crit whenever he's fighting with advantage. That's very good odds.
That's 20%, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I'm all leveled up.
Yeah,
Excellent. Excellent. Some of you, Dr. Joseph Skackle, and you will have a lot of cleric spells you'll be needing to import. But do what you can, okay?
me too. Oh, I got a spell. Cool.
Do you?
And
Oh,
enlarge.
because you're a Durgar. Yes. Yes, because you're a Durgar. Speaking of, Hearty Silver, don't you get a spell at this level? Being a drow?
I already have like dancing lights, but
That may be right. It should be at a level coming up that you get darkness or fairy fire.
Yeah, it's at third level you get darkness. I think.
Actually, maybe third level he gets fairy fire, fifth level he gets darkness, and somewhere up the level he gets levitate. I think.
Disguise kit and poisoner's kit. Nice, nice.
Yeah. You get the poisonous kit, certainly. When you're ready, hit next and apply updates.
Do we need to roll for the HP, or do I have to
You
roll
can
average?
roll, you can take average, but once you've chosen one or the other, you do not get to choose again. So Ranzor over here, who I believe is
Me?
yeah,
No.
you rolled a 5 and a 10, so you'll be taking the 5.
Is it roll twice or roll once?
Once. You either roll once or you take the average. You do not get to pick and choose.
I rolled a 2
So-
last level.
Yeah. Happens like that sometimes.
I chose the path for the Zealot.
Excellent. Seems fitting. Right. Now, you guys, having spent most of the day under the dungeon, it is heartbreaking for me to tell you that the moment that you guys feel well rested, sunlight is dawning upon you, and you immediately have to start heading out there pronto. And Sessic, Sessic, I'm so sorry.
Can I take average?
You cannot. You chose to roll.
Hmm.
You choose to
Because
roll or you take average. You do not get to choose after you roll.
Ignore the next spell I'm casting. I'm just testing. Is that okay?
Sure.
Because I can tell you next level I'm gonna keep rolling 1 and 2.
Then take average.
Yeah, I'll take average. Can I take average now?
Nope. You've rolled for it. Next level, you'll take the average.
Hmm.
Or you'll roll again. It's gambler's choice. It's like the prison gambler's choice, I guess. I don't know. But point is, you either... No, you can't roll for it again. You can't. You've rolled your value of 2. You are stuck with it.
Hmm.
It's not so bad. I rolled a 2 last time. It's not the end of the
I
world.
don't know. If I rage quit, then don't ask me for that. Yeah. Anyways, let's say creatures spell. I will add spell letters. I don't think I can. Can I add spell? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
What do you mean you can't do spells?
No, Paladin doesn't get any more spell at the moment.
Yeah, I think you started spellcasting at level 2. At the same time you get Divine Smite, you start spellcasting.
I get 3 spell slot, but I did not get any more spells known, I think.
Oh no.
Okay, that's good. Just going through my healing spells, making sure everything's working.
I guess I already chose a class, so I guess I can multi-class into a Fiend Warlock. Okay.
Well, firstly, you would just... No, you would be a Fiend Warlock at first level. Sessic Dawn, how are we meant to explain morality of a Paladin Fiend Warlock? How can we do it? How can we do this? No, don't... Please try not to do that. I don't see it having a narrative purpose or roleplay reasons.
I will send you simple one single answer.
Look, morality is really important. Some of you need to be acting with a good heart. Sessic, please. The Paladin, please. The Paladin, please. I'm asking as your DM.
By the way, in any case, I am now take order of the ancients.
Excellent. So yeah, that's more of the like, I don't mind who I help. I just want to help everybody kind of dude.
Yeah, what you mean? I'm not.
It makes sense
time.
because his fate is Kosud, which is the god of light and fire, and all the ancients very close to it when it refer to the light.
Yeah. Basically, you're also Kingdom Hearts Keyblade wielder. Dobby, you've sent me a 3-letter word in private messages. What is this? I don't understand.
Oh, no, I was talking about the fiend patron that I'm going to take.
There's
but that
no
is fine.
fiend patron you should take as a paladin. Please don't do it.
I
Please.
understand. I don't want to break you, so yeah, I'm taking level 3 paladin.
Is that
We,
possible? A warlock subclass is a paladin?
I mean, he could choose next
Wow.
level to be a paladin of conquest, and then suddenly it's very appropriate.
It's okay. It's okay. Look, I'm not going to do that.
Actually, I don't think you could worship that one in particular because he has been specifically demoted to inferior status.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving along. Is everyone sorted?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty. Moving swiftly along, you guys make your way back out to the streets of Baldur's Gate, and just a short while later, you come outside to the Low Lantern Tavern, which you find really not that far away from you. You head towards the south side of town into the lower city, and there we go. Map player. Yeah, there we go. You find your way towards the docks where a repurposed sailing ship has been made into this drinking tavern. And let's just put your tokens right to there. Just before we get into most stuff, I want somebody who is proficient with perception to give me a bit of a perception check, please.
why, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got plus.
I only get
plus
plus
three?
2. I'm not
Firstly,
gonna roll for it.
Sessik, please stop. I'm going to need to listen to Dr. Joseph Skackle first. Please finish your statement, Dr. Joseph Skackle.
I have a plus 3. You want
Are
top
you
that?
proficient?
Oh no, my bad.
Okay. Yes, thank you. I'll have a check by you. Excellent, Radek. And Azagal. Provided you are proficient, Azagal.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And Sessik, yeah, your mind looks elsewhere. Which is weird because you both notice that outside this creaky little ship, you notice that there is an abundance of dead seagulls littering the place. Evenly sparsed, a few bodies hanging in the water, but between them there are a lot of dead seagulls. With no real explanation.
Are they like between the boat or in the water?
They're kind of scattered all about the boat, even though the boat has still a collection of seagulls hovering around near it.
Can I approach the shore and have a closer look, see if I can figure out what killed them?
Most definitely. You may now give me something of a medicine check, if you like.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all you can gather is that these seagulls were attacked, and that's all you can gather.
That is weird.
Someone was just having fun with the seagull.
That many seagulls.
Well, they could have been bored.
Do you guys want to
Well, I mean,
investigate?
my children are playing hit the seagull all the so
Can we see our contact, the vanthampher guy?
Yeah, so, Mortlock is here. It's very foggy and hazy around here, but he does come out and he looks much better. He's got a few bandages after his other cuts. He still brought his heavy crossbow, it seems, but is still armed with the great club. And he kind of looks at you and he just goes, "Thank you for coming. You understand that we're here to find one of my older brothers, Amric, don't you?"
We do. Whose boat is
Yeah.
that?
Not his. It's the Low Lantern Tavern. It's owned by, I don't know, some bimbo, some woman, I don't know. Point is, Amric does his money laundering through there. You'll find some sorts in there. Don't really know too much about it. But, word to the wise. Once we find Amric, don't kill him. You know what? Maybe kill him. I'd really like to see you fucking kill him, actually. But it's not going to be wise if you want to take on my family and you don't have leverage. After our business is done here, I'm off. I won't be getting my hands stuck in this anymore. I'll be taking the nearest boat and sailing out the sea and see how far I get. Maybe to the Moonshay Isles, I don't know. But I'm just here to make sure you meet Amric. And then after that... Oh, one last thing, though. You can ask me what you want, but I better not be seen entering in. Otherwise, it will just cause problems. He may try to scamper away. If the bastard sees me alive, he's probably gonna think that his assassination attempt failed. Which is the fucking case. So I'm just gonna keep a hood on out here, and I'm just gonna wait to see what you guys get up to. Understood?
Understood. How does your brother look like? How would we recognize him?
I'll gladly tell you about that. Well, firstly, he's a ponce. He's a prick. He's a fucking knobhead. He says more foul words on and on a bit. But then he also does go to kind of admit he is something of a well-dressed man. He's got the money to look good, obviously, and he feels he is good. You'll know him for having a pretty smooth, silvery tongue, I guess. He talks well, I guess. Ugh. You know... Oh, hang on. Do I have a handout? You look fancy. Maybe I do have a thing. Okay. Here he goes. Give me a moment here. I'm trying to remember. Fuck. I've not seen my brother in ages. You know what? I've got a perfect picture of him. And using his terrible wording, you guys eventually managed to put together a bit of a profile sketch of somebody who looks a little bit like this.
That's your brother?
Well, I don't know what you're seeing him like in your head, but yeah, that'll be my brother.
I thought it'd be like a slightly smaller version of you.
No.
From the same mother?
Yes, from the same mother. I mean, it has to be... Yes, from the same mother. Look, if I had... You really don't want to make me feel bad about being bald. You wouldn't like me when I'm feeling bald.
We're not talking about the bald. We're talking about that difference in height.
Oh. Well, fuck, I don't know. I got the height. He got the shortness. I don't know.
Where in the tavern would we find him?
I suppose you'll kind of find him... Yeah, he's on the next floor up. You'll move through the crowd, and he deals with his sort and business on the next floor up. He's got some armed muscle there, but I've seen what you guys can take. You can take them if you like. You can handle them. Just, if it comes down to you and him, he'll surrender. He's a pussy. But don't kill him. If my family hear about it before you deal with them, then they'll send all manner of hell on you all. And that's no exaggeration. They'll send some kind of hell.
Okay, so the plan is capture him, not kill him. Does everybody agree with that?
Well, I can try. As long as he shut up.
Just hit him with the back of the axe, not the cutting part.
I'll do it as best as I can.
Okay, you just don't die.
Mm-hmm. Go in, back, attack, and try not to kill him so hard.
Sounds like a plan.
He doesn't need his hands though, right?
Maybe his fingers might need his hands though.
You might... yeah, I mean, I would love to. You know what? If you have to take anything, take the feet. You know, the hands he may need to write letters to and scripts and maybe money counting, I don't know. But yeah, you want to make him a cripple, maybe fucking make him a cripple. If you think you can do the surgery safely, yeah, whatever you like. But family may get pissed at that too. Just play it sensible. My family, they'll realize like a hostage situation. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Hey,
Um,
Monlock, is your brother a fighter?
No, I said that he was a pussy. Remember? I even said the words, he's a pussy. He's got muscle that will do the fighting for him, but he ain't gonna start trying his luck fighting you all. He's gonna see he's outnumbered, and he's not gonna try.
Alright, sounds good. Let's head in.
okay. Let's head in.
Alright.
Eros, do you mind leading the way?
Yeah, well, no problem.
Oh, let me help you here. This is some weird dynamic lighting. No, that's not quite the way. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. This doesn't need to be here. Yeah, there we go. And this doesn't need to be here either. And yeah, that doesn't need to be here. Here you go.
Oh, now I get what the seagulls were.
The seagulls.
Yeah,
Oh,
now I get where they were.
okay. Well, you guys can make your assumptions, but you guys can enter here through the little tavern area. Mortlock brings up his hoodie and he tightly kind of hides his face, even though he's quite an imposing man. Anybody who knows his outlined shape could probably guess. But fog obscures this tavern until you get this close to it. The tall masks have creaking bulk that sort of ring in your ears. It has its rigging, but no sails, and it's been anchored up by thick chains over towards this wharf. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck, and a lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business. As you guys enter in, the first thing that you see is sitting beside the pool, kind of looking at the bar rather, is a woman, a very attractive sort of woman, a mature-looking woman, with sort of long, sort of fluffy robes on, and on her shoulder she has a little crab friend. Her hair is pinned back, and she just keeps one elbow on the table, and she kind of watches you all come in. She sees you all, and she kind of doesn't get up, and she just says, "Welcome, welcome. Please, come on in and make yourself comfy."
Okay, let's go in.
There we go. Now, for Hearty Silver and Azagal, you might be very surprised to see that there are both Drow and Durgar here in this bar. To the west, you see a cross-eyed Durgar with a continuously frowning face, looking into his pint as he nurses it gruffly. To the south of you, you see... You see two Drow that are looking around, but kind of giggling to one another. Also, Hearty Silver, something that your eyes would make plain, while other people out of the know may not have a guessed, but you can see that these two are in fact brothers. And they're kind of looking around, and they're kind of happy. They're kind of like, make an insight check, if you would, Hearty Silver.
What?
Awesome.
Somebody
Very,
have
very
inspiration?
No.
No need
I
to.
think you give inspiration to someone, like right in the beginning of the battle.
Yes, I gave it to Azagal
Oh
because
yeah,
he
that's
said it was
me.
going to
I
turn it
use
into
it.
a
I use
puppet.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Excellent, Azagal. This was going to go very differently. Excellent. So, Hearty Silver, you realize that these two are kind of happy, giggling tourists. You also know that these are very exceptional Drow. It seems that these drow are perhaps possessed of goodness, it seems. They may not be the same vindictive, venomous drow that you have come to expect around the place. They have seemingly come to the surface, you imagine, not because of any political intrigue or for any kind of assassinations or raids or conspiracy or skullduggery. They are here to have a good time. And that's what you get with your insight.
Do we
So
attract a lot of attention? Sorry, go ahead.
So I think Hearty Silver goes up to them.
They do you still wear are you still wearing the mask?
Yeah.
Hey. Yes, so he they both kind of look at you and they see you and they are surprised. Their eyes go open wide and they kind of sit upright. And in Undercommon, which you know, they begin to say, have you come to take us?
No. To a tour. Would you like a tour of the city?
They kind of look to each other and they kind of look to you and they say, is that code for meet the matron mother you come from or anything like that?
Yes.
Well then we're not interested. We have left the Underdark to seek adventure out here on the surface. Much like Dritster Odin, we read some fan fiction stories about him and we wanted to follow in his footsteps.
All right. That sounds nice. I actually don't get to meet a lot of drow ever. Nice.
Well, yes, you're one of the first that we've ever seen, says this drow. And he goes, you know what, where are my manners? I'm Belden, and the other one says, and I am Elif. And though they are both men, one appears much more feminine than the other one. Elif appearing to be the more feminine one, with Beldan appearing the more masculine one. Perhaps a also possible sorcerer and fighter, hard to say. But the pair of them go, and what is your name?
Silver. You can call me.
Silver. Rich name. Why not gold?
Hearty Silver just fucking loses it in laughter. Rolls to the floor.
The crowd look on to just see such an unpromoted laugh, and the two drow just like cats looking at like a Hoover, just like perk their heads back, just looking at you in shock, like couldn't have been that funny. It couldn't have been that funny. But you giggle with them. Now, Sessik and Azagal. While you have this Durgar over here, not too far away beside him, you see a member of the Flaming Fist, kind of yawning, with a chin tucked into his clenched fist, just sort of twirling a coin on the table board. Sessik and Azagal, I think you both recognize that he is of a lower rank to the pair of you both.
Are they playing a game, some sort of gambling?
No, they are just straight up bored, just sitting down still.
Are we drawing any? Sorry. Go ahead, Sessik. Sorry.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just gonna ask: are we drawing any attention in the tavern, or do we look like just regular patrons?
Well, even with your Drow and Durgar team accompaniment, you look pretty normal. Especially since there's like Genku kind of being bartenders, it seems. Kind of squawking, going here, back about, going here and there. But yes, you do not stick out too much.
Okay, I'll turn to Sesek and ask him, that guard that sits over there, maybe you can pull rank and ask him if he's seen the brother we're searching for, the vanthampher, or whatever the name is.
Let me go and see if I can buy some drink to butter him up.
All right, excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 gold. I'm willing to spend 1 gold to buy him a drink. On my tab. So I'm
Alrighty.
down to 4 gold. I'm gonna go and give him a drink.
He kind of looks at you. I see, Sesek, that you're going for hey, school kids, I'm not just your teacher, but I'm a rad friend. So I want you to give me a persuasion check, please.
Yes. Persuasion.
You may or may not have advantage, I won't say. So this man looks up at you with a very sour expression, and you offer him that drink, and he kind of goes, thanks, and he goes sipping it a bit. Give me a history check, please, Sesek. This may be in recent history, and you have been working in Baldur's Gate here, so you may be able to recall this guy. That's very good. This guard. What was the lowest rank? You told me that what low ranks were. Not lieutenant, just soldier. Soldier. There we go. This flaming fist soldier is has been decommissioned for the day without pay. Seemingly, you're not clear on the details, but he got suspended for negligence of duty, you believe. For dereliction of duty, rather. So he's just kind of here milling about, not doing a lot.
Drinking. So, ooh, that's
Tough
actually a bad
day.
one to give. Push duties. Oof. That's 1 month without pay.
How would you guys? Well, yeah. Go ahead, Sesek. Roleplay this.
Yes, like. So I heard you have been having quite a rough with ours, but may if you don't mind me being a nosy lizard, may I inquire what kind of problem what kind of negligence that lead you to getting a commission for the day?
He goes, and he turns to you and he's just going, I don't know. Well, whatever. Look, when the Baldur's Gate people, not Baldur's Gate, when the El Terrell migrants came here, we didn't have Raven Guard to help us out, so yeah, I didn't man that one section of wall because there was 2 others either side of me, so I thought, fuck it. It would, who would go through this part? Yeah, and yeah, I didn't realize that there was a hole being dug underneath the wall, so whatever. I guess I'll leave my post. It wasn't worth it.
He abandoned his post. Really fucking bad.
It seems that he did abandon his post out of pure laziness. It seems.
Yeah, that happens a lot. You think?
Yeah. So that's the situation you're getting from him, Sesek.
So other than that, had you such thing coming around and take a drink to forget things? You in particular was all 2 black and none of them is orange.
What? All 2 black, none of them is orange? Is this like a test for promotion?
No. I was wondering if you have met anyone with a very black dress coming around here.
Well, I already think I know who you're on about, Amric. He's upstairs, but I
Oh,
wouldn't
for
bother.
Christ's sake, wake up, mate! Then I slammed the hand on the table.
He kind of looks at you after you shock him. This Durgar with his crossed eyes kind of frowns, looks to you at the side, but doesn't say anything. And he kind of sighs and turns back to you, and he just goes, "Look, if I'm not getting paid, and if I've been taken off for the day, then there's nothing you can do to me today. I'm off duty. I'm not even a flaming fist today," he says as he takes the little emblem off his suit of armor and just puts it on the table carelessly.
How much do you lose for today? I'm curious.
Just about gold, really. Not much.
It's already worth the drinks that I just gave you. That's one. This is just one gold. So I guess is that your money earns then?
A
Louis?
gold for one of this grog? Did you even check
Yeah.
the price? And it is at this point, Cecic, you realized you may have significantly overpaid for a drink, and this
Like
woman
99 silver more.
possibly, yes.
The grog is about 5 copper, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
who is this waitress to deny a very generous tip?
I make
Howard.
I make a head gesture towards the stairs. Let's see if we can find this guy upstairs.
Right. Do you want me to head to another direction upstairs so we converge at the same area, same dust? Wait, is this going downstairs or upstairs?
That is a good question. This series of stairs are heading up. These series of stairs are heading down.
In that case, we had only one way but to go up then.
Well, they're doing this. Can I speak to the bartender and try to order a bottle of liquor?
Yeah, great. Would you say liquor? How much fancier is liquor to grog?
Basically, not beer. So grog is technically a liquor, but it's not. So I'm thinking more of either whiskey, gin, either rice or potato-based liquor.
By the way, small thing. I think I messed up a little bit. This was not a staircase. You guys would have come over to the top of this deck here, and then you would have gone down a series of stairs, and I guess going down those stairs took you to here. Now I'm looking up this stuff. And so, you are not aiming upstairs, you are aiming downstairs. And it's these series of stairs that will take you down. Sorry, I got some of that confused. But the point is, you guys do figure out the means of heading downhill. Also, am I right in presuming that Roll20 is starting to get a little laggy for people?
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
Yeah, just a 10 a little bit, yeah.
I got a little bit of that lag too. Just keep aware of it, keep alert. So, we're gonna grab you guys. Ooh, Roll20 is definitely getting laggy. Oh shit. Jesus. There we go. There we go. Let's get you here. This is laggy as all shit. I don't know what's going on. Okay. You guys come up these stairs. And here, just kind of below the water surface, you do see a secondary sort of bar area. Yeah. There are oil lanterns that light up this little area down below that are keeping things alight. You have a torch, don't you, Dr. Joseph Skackle?
No, I normally have my coin to lit up, but that's gone. It's already gone away.
Okay. You guys should be able to see stuff. It's yeah. So
I can see clear as day.
Yeah, excellent, good. Everybody can see. It's all lit up with oil lanterns. But down here, this windowless deck contains bar, couches, coffee tables, and tables where patrons can socialize and gamble, it seems like. At the back end, you do see a man sitting comfortably at a cushy couch, sipping away at coffee, kind of gently, where these other thug-like patrons kind of look on towards you curiously. Several of them kind of look at your group and stand up, cocking on their persons heavy crossbows and maces as the Kenku quietly just sort of wipes a glass over. Now, what you may find especially unnerving is that sitting alone on the couch, the man has right beside him, seemingly, a spined devil, which I shall give a handout for here. The devil, oh, Hearty Silver, I can't yet, but that's brilliant. I can't yet, but that's brilliant. But he looks like this. Looks like this. And, the devil just perches on the back of this guy's couch and looks at you curiously.
I think we should go talk to him.
Hmm.
Asgard, Eros.
I'm
Why
going
don't
to
you
the
do it?
bar to get my whiskey.
You go up to the Genku, and the Genku goes, "You want a liquor? You want a ale? You want a thing?"
I'll take a bottle of whiskey.
It then changes voice weirdly, and it goes, "We got the finest whiskey you can find this side of the sea."
So I did the calculation. They say a cup of whiskey is 2 silver, and there's 3 cups to a bottle.
I cannot tell you how helpful that is. You can have a point of inspiration if you can give me some accurate prices on drinks and such.
Oh, I'm a big lip kind of guy. So yeah, it's 2 silver, a cup of whiskey. It's 3 for an average bottle in real life. Usually it's about 3 cups, so it'd be about 6 silver.
Excellent.
Way about
6 US.
pound
If
and a
1
half.
gold, if I pay them in 1 gold, how much exchange I get for that?
Sorry, Sesek?
So if I pay a gold and for the change to get a change back for 7 silvers, did I get 3 silvers back?
You're gonna have to check up about change when you next
That's
go
okay.
back.
That take too long. Let's. I just gonna sit around and watch Hardy Silver drinking whiskey.
Excellent. Yes.
Just
As
be very nonchalant about it. Just
already.
pretend to be.
All right. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Alrighty.
If you ever have a question about alcohol, I could probably help you.
As you guys approach this individual, he doesn't flinch too much. His spined devil watches you all closely, but otherwise doesn't cause much of a fuss.
I turn around and say, well, they do say to take him. I wonder how many of the people here are his guards, except for the devil, which is obviously his. Can I do a quick look around the room, see how many can I deduce that are in his service?
You can give an insight check to sense the motive beyond what each person is acting like. You believe only the nearest 2 thugs are his.
Okay.
Now, at this point, as you guys are approaching over, he kind of says to you, and he goes, I see I have new people interested in starting up a business, venture, or otherwise fanciful project. Please tell me, what can Sir Amric do for all of you fine individuals?
I look at him and I say, raising a bit my hand, and I say, "Would you mind coming with us?" And I cast a suggestion, and the suggestion would be that he follows us.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Well, that. Well.
Oh, I smell shit.
I'm going to take a sip. We're just going to start drinking now.
Okay. Yeah. Shit hit the fan quick.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I'm not-
either he comes with us or we fight them. So the
Uh.
end
I'm
result will be
I'm
the
going
same.
to do like a equalizer scene from the equalizer.
All
like,
right. Hang on.
Wow.
Hang on. Calm down. Calm down. He's gonna have to give that wisdom saving throw. I didn't see the spell cast in chat. There we go. Wisdom save. What's your spell save?
13.
He manages to resist that, and he does frown at you as he just goes, "That's highly unsociable of you to do such appalling methods. Please, if you feel you have to force my mind to cooperation, then you clearly don't have the intellect to actually sit down and talk. Shameful. You looked like an individual who would have a superior intellect."
True. I might just got a bit ahead of myself. Would you mind talking now?
Well, don't much appreciate your methods, but I'm always happy to talk. And until this gets violent, then I see no reason why I should start getting violent.
Let me see. Remember correctly, I'm of noble birth. So. Yes. Yes, I am. So.
He
That's a nice
slowly
fact.
brings out his hands. It's just like, well done for being noble, I suppose.
No, I'm not saying this out loud.
I know you're not, but I wanted to fuck with you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a big sip of whiskey, pretentious air, and just start walking up to him.
You're cutting in and
friends.
out quite badly, Dr. Joseph Skakel. I want that
Oh, my
noted.
bad. So I'm gonna put on some pretentious airs
Okay.
and kind of like walk up to him and start apologizing for my friend's abhorrent behavior. Would talk to you as a gentleman.
As a guy, I was just staring at the demon, fascinated.
Oh,
May I sit?
certainly. Please do. Don't have enough room for all of you, but make yourself comfy.
Would you like a sip? It's a nice whiskey I found that you're about to do.
And he's just like, yeah, the whiskey is nice. Now, please get to the point. Your friend here has upset me with his magical influences. Don't much care to be treated like this.
I'm sorry. He is very blunt. He's a very straightforward person with no hack or stuff. You know how wizards are.
Actually, I find them to be quite the opposite. Usually they engage in intellectual debate and conversation, so I'm very disappointed that one like him would go straight to trying to magically influence me. Doesn't really start everything off on a good topic.
They may be smart, but you find they have no common sense. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at.
The mage is just horny. I told him to get laid a little bit last time. He didn't listen to me.
Yeah. So what we need is, we want to make these best. We kind of want to make a deal with you. If you travel with us, if you're willing to come out with us.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you that I'm not going anywhere to begin with. I'm here to lend money.
Okay.
Now, sounds
to
like
spend
you
money.
all have got something of a bone to pick with me. Why don't you tell me
No.
what that bone is, what shape and size it is, and maybe I can tell you why you have a twig and not a bone.
We were sent here to find you,
Alright,
to get information. We
who
need
was
more
it, and what are they paying you? Because I can pay you more.
Well, we haven't been paid. I'm just personally no. My payment method, my currency is information. I don't need for simple gold or anything of that nature.
Well, that kind of sucks, because I'm something of a moneylender. Well, I said that
Nah.
to begin with.
Maybe a Mindlander, but we also have no. We're looking for more information on your family. If you'd be willing to trade money for family or of others' nature.
He looks at you and he takes a sip of his drink as he looks at you again. He's just like, you're a cleric. You're a man of God. Not often I have your kind. In fact, no. Excuse me. Who's scuffling his mic? Dr. Joseph Scackle, that's you.
Yeah, my bad.
All right.
Dropped some.
Okay. He looks at you and just goes, very strange to have man of God, any god, talking to me, but whatever, you have your reasons. Ask me what you need to know, and I'm going to tell you if I feel like sharing it or not.
So we know what we do know is you have a brother, don't you? And I think it was an older brother. What do you know about him?
What, my older brother?
Yeah, we know he's a kind of a bigger man.
Nah. Nah, you're not talking about my older brother, you're talking about my younger brother, the scar-faced Hulk.
Yeah, your younger brother.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you need to concern yourself with my older brother. The younger one, though, that bull-headed idiot most definitely will have done himself some sort of trouble. Now, let it be said, I have nothing to deal with him, his dealings, or anything he may have involved himself in.
I'm again looking for information. Okay, so what about your older brother then? You got me curious.
Well, like I said, my older brother ain't got anything to do with nothing. He's a fine example of the vanthampher family. He has done nothing wrong, and you'll do well to leave him out of things.
I'll pour him another drink of whiskey. Try and get him a little drunk.
That's cute, but you're basically like serving me my own alcohol. But
I am.
it'll be
It's
weird
free
if I
liquor,
was
though.
to do that. Yeah.
Free drink.
Fine. Whatever deals with it then. Whatever makes you happy.
There you go. So, okay, what about your parents? What are they like?
Why so
Very-
interested in my personal family affairs? And speaking again, I'm a moneylender, boy. So I hope to hear something along the lines of this. Yes, I know you want information, but you're prying into a lot of personal family matters. I don't even know your name.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Joseph Shackle.
Uh-huh.
Of the Shackle family. Have you ever heard of this?
Nope, can't say that I have.
Sorry, we're from a little ways off, but we like to think of ourselves as people of noblesse oblige.
He looks at you and just goes, right, so you're some kind of family. I get it. Cool, excellent. You're not here for alone. You want to know something about my family.
Yes.
Whatever scent you're sniffing, whatever trail you're tracking, whatever you feel like you're onto, look to my brother Mortlock. If you have anything you're worried about with the vanthampher family... Sorry, who's making these beeping noises? You're making me have to check Discord. Right. Yes, Hearty Silver. Hearty Silver, that's you.
Yeah.
Can hear
Go
your beeps. Please keep that in mind.
Yeah, I know. I changed a few.
Okay. Back in character. Amric goes to just say, whatever you feel, whatever beef you gotta pick with the vanthampher family, Mortlock is the one that's stirring up trouble. He's always been a disgrace to our family's good name, and frankly, I don't even... Whatever's going on,
Yeah, it's fine.
it will be him to blame.
So you want to start business? How much do you average your loan out? Question.
How much are my average loans, you ask?
Yeah. How much?
Depends on the client, of course, but I'm not going to tell you that, stranger. Even if I know your name. Still, those are private business matters.
That's what I'm thinking, Nick. I'm trying to reason. If I took out, would I be willing to get more information if I started doing business with you? Maybe say I became a customer? Maybe willing to do a little bit more of my trade? If I became did a little of your trade?
He looks at you and he says, ask me a question, and I'm going to tell you if there is even a price to it.
Very curious. How'd you get that spine devil?
Simple. Brought it.
You bought it?
Yeah?
Turn-
Didn't
Yeah.
I? Hang on, just give me a second, dear. He, son of a bitch. Yeah, he says, I brought you, didn't I, Kashara? And, the devil, kind of, telepathically kind of, says, yes, you did.
Okay. Can I speak to it for a sec?
It's telepathic. So
there's a
you can
certain
choose
language.
to,
I just
you can
let me try to
try.
speak it out loud. My bad.
It's cool. You can try to speak to it if you want, but yeah. By the way, at this point, you're kind of noticing that Azigal is kind of taking his axe
Yeah.
and beginning to just sort of like grind it against the mast in here, getting very agitated, possibly for sure. Now, do you claim you can speak that language?
Yes, I do.
All right. You can speak to it then.
I'm gonna say in that language, unless anyone else speaks it. I'm basically saying, so how'd you get acquired to this human?
He goes to say, not telling.
Not interested? Come on, everything has a price. What's yours?
Your soul, eternally burning in the lower planes of hell. Is that the kind of price you're looking to hear? I can write
that
us
what
a
his price
contract
was?
right now.
I can't do that with my god.
Then just
would it take
focus
you-
on my retainer and
What
shut
would
up.
it take? What would it take for you not to be tied to this person for?
He thinks on that. He thinks on that a little bit. What would it take for him to not be bound to this person?
Would you like to get his soul quicker?
Dude, what alignment are you?
Oh fuck! I forgot I'm not height right now. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. So I can't do that right now. My bad. Don't say that then.
Yeah.
I just say, my bad. Please, my bad.
Anyway, this
Saying what it would take-
this man kind of looks at you. I think at this point he just goes, "Hey, kind of uncomfortable with you kind of talking to my my friend Kashara. You know what?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No, you know what? You're beating around the bush and you're wasting my time. I want to see you. I want to talk to somebody else other than you. If you have to bother me, I'll be bothered by somebody else."
Let me talk to my friend Asgal. Asgal, would you like to speak to him? Well,
Sure, why not?
here you go.
So here's the deal, mate. You would like us to join with us. You can walk, or we can carry you. With your legs, or without your legs.
Radek smiles in the corner.
He kind of rubs his temples as he's just like, again, is this something that Mortlock has said or done? I mean, I realize that this is a threat, but at least you're getting to the point. Oy. Anyway,
Okay.
excuse me.
Here's the deal. We want to know what exactly your family ties are with the happenings and killings in Baldur's Gate. You can either come with us and tell us, or we can drag you out.
Well, I can happily tell you that. Mortlock is, for one, the one who's been heading up the Dead Free. He's been dealing about trying to set to make the Flaming Fist look incompetent. He's been ruining our name, dragging it through the mud. So, you got a problem with any one of our family members, it'll be Mortlock.
That's hard to believe, says Arrows from the back. Because
Ah!
Morlock
Is it?
seemed to be enslaved by the cult.
Did he look enslaved? And FYI, he wasn't.
He was leading the cult.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, you did find him in there, and he, even by his own admission, said, I was running the operations here until I was betrayed. So even by his own admission, he was not a slave at any point.
When he's saying that his family's good name is being dragged through the mud, and that he and his family, except for his brother, have nothing to do with this, does he sound sincere, or is he trying to lie to us?
That is an insight-worthy check.
Okay.
He sounds like he is being sincere to you.
And does your family have nothing to do with this cult? It's
Well-
only your brother acting alone.
It's my brother acting alone.
For some reason, even though my insight check is low, I don't want to believe him.
Yeah, goes say, I am just a humble moneylender. I have people that owe me money. I run a perfectly legitimate business. And I help those that need a little bit of a start off the ground.
Well, in that case, you wouldn't mind following us to clear this up?
Well, I wouldn't mind, because if you haven't noticed, the streets ain't what they used to be a couple of days ago. And all sort of manner of people are coming out of the woodwork. One of you are able to speak to my spine devil friend. That makes me uncomfortable, to say the least. And you've been asking me out of here, so I exactly want to do the opposite. I want to stay here where I have my drink, I have my guards, and I know where I am and where I'm safe.
We can protect you if you follow us. Either way, the other solution is, like my friends here said, we drag you out.
He sees that he's at a little bit of an impasse. And
We're not savages. Come on. You already will be with the. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the company. Holy crap. Burning Fist. Yeah.
yeah.
You'll be with the Burning Fist company. You cannot be safer than with us. That's for
But-
sure.
The Flaming Fist? Oh, they're animals. I don't know if you've seen what they do to old women that cross the street, but no, all they care is what business they've been told to look after. They don't care about who they have to protect. They're not paid to care.
What is the family name again?
Vanthampher.
Vanthampher. Can I try something before we get into a fight?
Well, no, because he's going to do this. He's just going to go, I see I'm not going to get you off my back. What's it going to take? It's going to take me coming to you to where, may I ask?
You will just follow us outside so we
what-
can have a discussion in private.
We're having a discussion in private. Alright?
No, we're not.
The El Song Inn.
One tavern to another.
Yep. We're going.
Neutral ground, as it were.
He kind of reclines back in his seat and he rubs his hand over his face and just kind of goes, ugh. He then peeks an eye out over his hand and he takes a big sigh and he goes, alright, but we're all having a drink for the road. And he gives a kind of a twirly finger gesture and the Kenku kind of goes, ah! And he brings out a very special aged bottle. It looks like it came from maybe like 200 years perhaps in the past. And he says, give me a round for everybody, please. And the Kenku carefully pours something out into each glass. And it's one for everybody. One for everybody of the guards and one for each of you. and you each given a glass as he holds one too.
Is it all from the same bottle?
Yes, all of them are from the same bottle.
Okay.
Party doesn't drink.
Well, okay, very well, Hearty. You don't drink, and this man here.
Sesek is on duties. She can't drink. Court honor.
This man kind of looks to you both, and he just goes, "Don't be squares. Look," and he shakes the glass, and the bubbles foam, and it bubbles up a little bit, and he see, not poisoned.
Okay.
It's not a
I'll
matter
take a
of
shot.
poison. It's that
Alrighty. Alrighty. Hearty Silver, I want you to give me a perception check, please. It's not accurate. That's not really. I gotta do that because. Okay. Hearty Silver, from your position at the bar, you actually notice a pretty abundant blunder. Yes, the alcohol came from the same bar, but the Genku released a powder into some of the drinks, and that was through the guys' drinks. So you managed to kind of catch them before that all happens, and you kind of say, "Don't drink that," and
Okay.
yeah.
I walk up onto him and say, "First, you fuck my wife, and then you try to poison us." I don't know who fucked my wife.
I don't know who fucked
One
my
of
wife.
your
Why have you
vampires fucked my wife.
He just now at
It's
this
all
point
not
says,
bad, my wife.
he-
Oh, the Going Camp reference.
at this point he just kind of says, "Oh, I've had enough of this," and he drops this cloud of smoke down onto the ground, exactly like here. And we shall be going into something of an initiative once I can get some music going.
Axe to legs it is.
Right. What kind of music do I want here? Nobody has really added much, so I guess I'm going with Bleach music. Though I need some like jazzy chase music.
And it wasn't just a reference. I really wanted to say, to ask him, have you fucked, if any one of you vampires fucked my wife? Because I want to blow him up.
I follow. I gather. It's pretty special. Alrighty. Okay. Let us remove all turns. Okay. Everybody roll me initiative, please.
Initiative.
Holy crap, all good rolls. Yeah, there goes the cleric.
Hello. Well, that means I get to heal y'all after y'all take damage.
Alrighty. That.
So, I'm gonna be the first to put this out here.
Alright, everybody rolled?
Things seems like it, yeah.
Alright,
Kill the demon first.
now Hearty Silver, you warned everybody about the poisoning because you managed to see the contents almost getting slipped down. So nobody is going to be surprised by this situation. But nobody is also kind of surprised to see this situation go down either. So everybody is aware. Like these thugs, they were armed with crossbows and maces, pretty much by the time you guys came into the scene. But just to recap, it was definitely Amric who just brought out a just like ninja-style smoke grenade and just threw it down as it just fills out this area here as stated. Now, first round of combat. Yes, there is you guys. Yes, but that's not the same. Feels 10 feet. Hideous. Okay. Okay. So in here, it is currently heavily obscured. Just to mention to you guys, the spined devil here, armed with its fork in its place. Yeah. It's gonna start cawing and screeching a little bit, and let's see. Have I made sure to move you to the back? Nobody is underneath anybody's token, right?
Don't think so.
No.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Checking to make sure. No, I'm
taken to back. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah. So this thing just starts. Why are you moving? You move back. There you go. This spine devil gets started, biting and forking against you as a gal, and it does so at disadvantage in this heavily obscured smoke, just flailing blindly. A miss, a hit with the fork, as the fork does jam its way into you, and you take 3 points of piercing damage as it like jams in and sort of screws around into your neck there for a bit. And after that, okay. After that, you feel that this spined devil, it definitely brings out its wings. You definitely feel that it's flying, and you definitely feel it's moving. But in this heavily obscured area, you can be certain that it's basically invisible. And it begins to fly away, and as it does so, it immediately kind of drops away from your senses, as you can't see anything in front of you. It is just pitch black around here. Absolutely pitch black with thick ice-stinging fog and smoke. And it's the same situation with this guy, because you can bet that he wasn't hanging around. Now, that's that situation. Eros, it is your turn.
Eros
Bloody hell.
throws the drink into the guard next to him his face, and in a mighty declaration of rage, and he swings with his great axe recklessly.
Alright, excellent. Recklessly, because, again, he's basically invisible to your eyes, and I will reflect that now. Actually, I'm not going to say he's invisible to you. Technically he is, but the point is you're going to know where he is, because he can't move by Sessek, you, or Radic. But despite your efforts, you do not hit him through the fog. You try to cover up the problem, but it's no good. Now, Path of the Zealot. You get an aura of radiant damage, or you get to employ radiant damage on your hits, don't you?
That's if I hit.
Excellent. Unfortunately, this is not a hit today.
Okay. I am my turn.
Alrighty. The Kenku behind the bar just basically, well, the Kenku is actually just going to disengage and just sort of like, just move out of there. And that's all it does. That's all it does. Hardy Silver. Now, Hardy Silver, I know it looks like your turn, but immediately while you are in front of Amric, you definitely get the impression that he is nearby, but he is certainly on the move. Please make me an attack of opportunity, please. Just as you're simply swatting at shifting bits of black cloud. You kind of get the impression is there, but you can't be certain. Alrighty. Unfortunately, that is a miss. As, again, this cloud is just working to his benefit, it seems. Now, you still can't see him, but also, as a gal, again, you get the impression, you're feeling and getting the impression that Amric is running around you at the moment. You get the impression that he is skirting nearby, and you think you might get lucky with a hit, but it'll be a disadvantage. So you get an attack of opportunity too. And also, Eros, you too. So, Eros and Azagal, please give me attacks of opportunity, please. Unfortunate. Azagal, that is at disadvantage because he is next to invisible in this fog.
Bollocks.
Yes. So, unfortunately, you all do miss. And what you can now hear is you can hear a... Oh, shit, he doesn't want that. No. I'm going to give you guys those attacks of opportunities that I promised you. But, let's do this right. Sessic, you're pretty much outside of the smoke at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You see Amric coming into view. He dashes out of the smoke, and he points his fingers to you guys as these armed guards sort of kind of stand up. And you also notice that instead of taking an action, he readies his hands forwards to catch something from this red-headed, sleepy-eyed thug down here, who passes him a satchel that jingles with money, it seems. And that is his turn. Hearty Silver, it's your turn. Now again, you are in completely heavy, obscured fog. You cannot see out of it, and you have no way of knowing what is possibly outside this fog. Yes, you're a drow. Yes, you have dark vision. That does not apply when dealing with smoke.
Can't I try to get out of...
You most definitely can.
Alright. I want to use a dash action to... Alright, I'm going to try to get out of the smoke. I think I noticed when I get out of the smoke. I will do it over here.
Yeah.
And I want to...
Couldn't catch that, but what are you up to?
I want to tackle him.
Alrighty. That will be an athletics/acrobatics check then, please.
Yeah. Acrobatics +7. Boom.
He kind of catches his money purse, and as you do make your move, he kind of smirks at you and just goes, "You're fast," but he then does something of a forward in-air roll, lands back on his feet, but he says, "But I'm faster," as he out-acrobatics you.
What?
Yes.
Alright. So I want to disengage.
You
behind
cannot.
the bar.
That is your action.
Oh, alright. But don't I have a bonus action as a disengage?
No. Yes, you do, because of your cunning action.
Yes. Disengage behind the bar.
All right. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Sessic, it is now your turn.
Okay. How does a Shadow Divinity works, by the way? Just like one of each?
Depends on the channel divinity you're talking about. They're each unique.
I want to check this because I want to see which one is better.
So the other one would be Turn Undead, which nobody is undead here.
No, it's the other one is Turn Fey and Fiends.
Oh. Oh. Turn the faithless. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nice choice, Sessic. Now that will be helpful. So, yeah, inside this fog, there is a fiend. So, he basically becomes frightened of you. He has to move away from you. And he just starts spending his time just like being backed up in a corner away from you. But keep in mind, he can't see you through this fog. Now,
But he can. All he needs to hear me.
great. That's what I want to hear. That's the logic I want to hear. So a turned creature must spend its turn trying to move away. So until he's hit, he just scampers and claws at the edge of your reach, trying to keep away from you as much as possible. So that's how that works.
But I'm probably not going because I do not see. I was not there when the fiend was there, so I do not.
Well, you
see
definitely
when-
know that he is there. You did see a spined devil perched on his couch. You definitely know there's one present.
Okay. In that case, let's try it out because I never tried this function before. So if I do one, that means I cannot do the orders for the rest of my the long rest, or
Yes, no. Short rest. Channel Divinity is regained back on a short rest.
but can I? So pretty much I can do either or. but
Correct.
Not like one of each. I see. Okay. Let's test this thing out. Roll me a view save. The DC is only 12.
Alrighty. For Mr. Devil. Understood.
Unlike the other turn, this one is actually if he failed, there is no save afterward. So
Yes.
it's just 1 minute.
Yes. So tell me how this Channel Divinity looks like. Tell me a little bit about how the others would see it.
I just pretty much hold up I just pretty much holding up a holy symbol of Kalsut and then perform the sun. What is it called? Like that from soul, that the dark soul, like the praise the sun. Like I'm saying.
Excellent.
Praise this son.
Yes. You do hear curses in Infernal, which, Radek, not Radek, rather, Dr. Joseph Skakel will be able to understand, as you just hear.
Actually, Radic would be able to as well.
Radek and Dr. Joseph Skakel will understand, as you just hear this creature kind of going, "Ah, curses! Be damned to your gods! Ah!" As he does, immediately, turn creature must spend its turn. It's going to wait on its turn, and on its turn, it's going to move away. But basically, you believe that you have done your work. This spined devil is turned by you. You think, Sessic. And I'm also just going to reveal its location, just as a bonus.
And I gotta go 5, 10, 15, and I go like, "Hello there." I suggest that you come with us peacefully before something else doesn't end up peacefully. I assume that I cannot find this bonus action.
Sessic, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, but I heard hello there, and I couldn't hear the rest.
Yes. I take it that I cannot do a bonus action to bite.
No, because you need to get the first attack as a main hand attack in first.
Roger that. But can I roll intimidate to make him cooperate?
Yeah, I'll let you roll intimidation.
Yes, you see this lizard, and I try to make a Yonti impressions marking.
Let's see that intimidation. Ooh.
Holy shit.
That is.
Yeah.
Bites.
Ooh. I mean, it's extra good that you're just coming off the afterglow of your channel divinity. So you are blazing with divine light. His spined devil fears you, and now he does too. And, yeah, he's visibly frightened of you. He's definitely quite afraid of you, Sessic. He's definitely frightened, but he continues to... You ask him to come in, and he just goes, "Oh, by the hells, absolutely not!" He says as he continues to try and, flee away from you. As like he's very frightened of you, and that kind of fear can just sort of go two ways. One of I'll comply, or fuck, I gotta get out of here. And it seems like
then-
it's gone to the latter version.
In that case, I had no choice. I gotta use bonus action to cast something.
I
It
think
is a
you
bonus.
can do all that. So yes, what do you want to cast?
This one, the first, the new spell that I just got. I think it worked. It should work as intended.
All right. So this has to be a setup for your next attack, and that'll be your
Attack
opportunity attack.
opportunities.
Yes,
Yes.
you're on the ball here, Sessek. I see that. Yes, you line your longsword up, or maybe even your teeth, with like snapping, grasping pieces of magical essences, yeah, you're ready to pin him the fuck down. But he still looks like he wants to flee. And that will be your turn. Radic, it's now your turn.
Okay, I will try to stumble my way out of the darkness if possible. And I'll try to get over here. I don't know if I can succeed or not, but I'll try.
It's
You can,
two
but
attack-
this Mr. Fug gentleman here, he's going to give you an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
as you go by. He feels you, and you kind of like scuffle into him, and he's doing it blindly, but he's going to try his best anyway. At disadvantage, he barely misses you. You just feel the mace, and your thin, slender body just whoops out to the side.
Okay. I'll take a look around the room, and I'll look at the vanthampher guy again, and I'll basically scream using that mage voice, and cast suggestion again, suggesting him to surrender.
Oh, that's a one-word. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, you guys are all just catching up with him as his like fleeing footsteps are just like grinding to a halt as he has to like double flip over Hearty Silver, miss an ensnaring strike planned by Sessek, and then you come in offering your stuff, and he is going to do that wisdom saving throw. He passes. His fear to get out of the scene is stronger than your magic and even most of you combined.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty, excellent. Dr. Joseph Skackle, if it's your turn, please.
So you said that he was visible. Was it visible to just Sessek or all of us?
So right now, Dr. Joseph Skackle. I'm gonna say he's just kind of outlined and silhouetted by the holy light that Sessek cast over him. So you get an impression of where he is, and maybe this will work out as a regular attack, let's say. But that's an advantage cancelling out a disadvantage, so you're only going to get regular, and it's not going to get any better than that.
So, going to prep a sacred flame to attack if he doesn't comply with this next order. Is that okay?
You talking to the devil?
Yep, an infernal.
And what's the next order?
Stand down or be cleansed in holy fire. We don't need any more death today. You do not need to die.
This thing is very much afraid of Sessek, but since he's not having to look at him and he's dealing with you, it kind of goes, then kill me. I'll just come back into the hells, and I'll be free of my contract. It's all the same to me, but perhaps I can kill one of you on my way down.
Sacred.
Yeah, go on. He's being cocky right up in front of you. Let's change that ready action to an action, and you can spend it right now. He's going to give that to dexterity saving throw. You're going to cast the spell there. Yeah. He does flap his way out of the sacred flame, missing it.
That's actually
Be
good. I think.
purged, demon.
Well, he misses getting purged today, it seems.
Yeah.
Now these folks step in, and Amrit kind of says, "Alright, boys, time for you to start doing what I paid you for." This guy comes up to you, Sessik, and this guy comes up to here. This one makes his way out of the fog. You will get an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. Dr. Joseph Skackle, which I will deal with now, please.
Okay, swinging my mace. Sorry.
That's okay.
okay.
See it?
Here we go. I forget. There we go.
At disadvantage, that will be a miss. Barely. Now, moving back along. These two. This guy, he's actually going to come around the bar and start fighting across it. Though he sees you here, Hearty Silver, he just kind of wants to block you off, though his main goal is to start hitting Sessik. Now, the two of these assholes, they kind of start throwing their hands out. They slap you, Sessik. They punch you. They try to twist you about unawkwardly. But basically, they're working quite well together. Some might say they're working like a pack. And the two of them now start to bombard you with a flurry of mace attacks.
Shall we do werewolves? Fuck.
Nothing to do with werewolves. With your AC, Sessik, miss, hit, miss, miss. But the hit is a crit. And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Despite their great attempts to start weighing you down, your hearty, stern armor prevents them from making any suitable headway. Now, this one over here turns to you, Radek, and he goes, "Sorry, lad. Nothing personal. Just gotta knock your lights out." And he goes smacking you twice. Oh, but he can't set up for any kind of flanking. So, yeah, this is all fine. He hits you 2 times, Radek. One with a 7 and one with a 4. As in a 22 and 12, doing 11 points of damage altogether.
I'll cast shield as a reaction to deflect one of them.
You do exactly that, yes. And it will deflect one of them. You will still take the 7 bludgeoning, though.
It might be enough to deflect both of them because the sheet stays up. The AC stays up after you cast it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one was 22.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If his shield became an AC of 17, it was not enough to stop one of the attacks. Moving on. Yeah, that was your turn. Okay, now we get to this guy back here. He sees Radek getting beaten up, and he kind of said, he could be smart about this. But no, I think he's going to appreciate that knife to Hearty Silver. He's going to appreciate that Hearty is actually quite the bastard of... Oh, and he has flanking! Yeah, so he is going to deal with Hearty Silver. And he already had advantage anyway, so just all the advantages. But even... Oh, yeah. It's 19 and 16, 2 hits. Hearty Silver, in total you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. That was his turn, And that's the Fugs done. That is the Fugs done. 1, 2, 3, 4, done. And now, it is to the Devil. The Devil... By the way, Dr. Joseph Skackle, you're lucky you missed. Because if you hadn't, he would no longer be turned. So, immediately, the thing has to figure out how to most get away from Sessik. Now, it kind of knows what it has to do. But it involves getting closer to Sessik first, which it just cannot abide. I think. Okay. It does have something it can do. It's going to disengage. Well, actually, no, it's not going to disengage. It's simply going to fly. And none of you are going to get attacks of opportunity because of it. It is just going to fly. And it's going to hug the wall. Just really keeping close to it. And then it's going to fly out to the floor above.
Hmm. I
That
don't
is
think it
its
could do
turn.
that. I don't think it could do that because it has to get closer.
No, it doesn't. The reason being, I measured out this was 15 feet. This is 15 feet. So at all stages, he kept at a distance of at least 15 feet. At no stage did he move closer to Sessic. He discussed
The
the
range is
perimeter.
30 feet, by the way.
Yes, but the point is
But he
he
can-
cannot move closer. He can keep as far away, or he can move further away. But he thought of an opportunity where he could both stay as far away from Sessic as he was before, and get ultimately way further away from Sessic, which is what he's doing now by exiting the whole entire ship. With a dash, no
would-
less.
It would be 8 turns until the effect ends.
9. It's only been one turn for him so
Okay.
far.
Something's odd. I don't see my name on the turn list.
Is that you, Azagal?
Yeah, that's me.
Did you roll initiative again, clicking your token?
Not again. I just rolled the first time.
I'm going to roll for you right now, because it'll just be quick. Alright,
Alright.
you have an initiative of 10. Sorry about that. You need to
Oh,
make
that's
sure you
cool.
click your token and make initiative sorted on the first round. Moving on. That would be its turn. Hearty Silver, it's now your turn again.
I disengaged the fuck out.
Okay.
You skipped my
I want-
turn.
Step on the bar.
Excuse
and
me.
do a
I
jump.
must stop you. I must stop you. Somebody said I skipped their turn.
Yeah, arrows.
Alrighty, let's do this order. Yep, I had Eros. It was the whole situation with Azagal. I apologize, Hearty Silver. We will get back to you, but
No,
Eros is now.
Yeah.
Alright, arrows is just gonna move here in
Mm-hmm.
the obscurity. Let me remove the flanking.
A stray mace is going to try to smack you through the smog. Disadvantage. He misses completely, hits the side of the boat, and it gives a dull thud as it misses you wide.
Okay, and he attacks with his great axe.
Excellent. You have flanking because of Radek, and that is a hit.
Okay, so that's with rage damage and rage and divine fury.
Excellent. Yes. Perfect. Wow. Interesting. But yes, you issue a nice belting sum of radiant energy straight into this guy at the end of your great axe. It does hit home, and it hits home hard. Make sure you change that fist of 0 to a fist of 9, please.
No problem.
Excellent. That will be your turn order. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty, Eros, I believe that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. The Kenku just goes into the corner and cowers. That's it. Amric now is up to his neck in it. So he kind of just like looks at you and he just goes, "Well, well, it's been fun." And he takes the disengage action, and he goes here. That's his turn. He is very much afraid of Sessic, but he did take the disengage action, and he's just at the foot of the stairs. Hearty Silver, it's your turn.
Alright. I want to disengage,
Okay.
jump over the bar,
Okay.
jump over Sasic, if it's okay,
Yeah, that's
It's
okay.
alright.
and jump just over the stairs.
You cannot do that. The stairs are completely blocked off from the way you just tried to come off from.
Alright. Then I do the classic move of wait. Do I have this babe. I already did the bonus action to disengage. Then I'm over here. I think that's the end of my turn. Can I use my... No. Well, yeah, I think that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Is there anything you want to tell me?
No.
Excellent! You've activated my trap card, Kyber. You get 2 attacks, 3 attacks of opportunity, 4 attacks of opportunity as you
I
move through
said
all those
disengage.
thugs.
I said disengage.
If you did, your mic didn't pick it up, but that's fine. I hear it now.
All right.
You have no reason I wouldn't
said
hear
that I can't do the
disengage.
dash action because I already did the disengage.
I see. Well, must have missed it. Discord could be like that. But
Right.
you can tell I was listening for it. Anyway, yeah, that will be good. Sesek, it's your turn.
You gents be right back. Try to hit me if you can. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright, I
Okay.
guess they will all try to hit you then, since they couldn't get to hit Hutty Silver. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not one of them can hit. Wait! They have advantage because they're working together much like a pack. Now, there's 2 misses even then, but there is another critical hit, and it is 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Sesek.
Gotta be kidding me.
I'm not. Law of averages. When 3 of them all get attacking with advantage, one of them is very likely to start critting. So
Okay.
one of them lands a big, heavy mace in the face.
If I can chop him, chop actions, does he move away from me or does he can fall prone and I can take
You said
Step
the
right
word
there.
chop.
chop?
I don't understand that word, sorry.
Chop.
Shove.
Shove. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just, for the life of me, could not make out. You can give a competing athletics against his dexterity or athletics, and you can do a shove attempt. Spends an action. He is shoved back 5 feet. Now, what I may recommend is if you have the movement, which it looks like you do, you shove him, you move 5 more feet, and you block off the stairs.
Yes. That's 7 hit point. Yeah, I'll do that.
Already.
Why do I cast against thanks? Do I keep forgetting people can just disengage away? Definitely gonna get Sentinel and Polearm Master to fight this.
Oh, so
This-
that looks bad, but
Yeah.
this guy in his fear trembles before you as you just impose that snaky head towards him. You just hiss those venomous snake teeth at him, and he just misses that final second of an opportunity he could have taken to escape your push, but he misses, and you shove him, and he staggers back 5 feet, and you block him out.
Okay. Do I have any ways of bonus action to get my health out? Wait, if that is considered as an action,
It
part
is.
of the attack actions, right?
That's a very interesting question. I know it
So can I fight
replaces one of the attacks that of your attack action. So if you had multi-attack, you can push him and attack him. But do I deem it worth the attack action? Your DM is going to rule yes. I'm going to say yes.
Okay. So I just gonna bite him non-lethally.
Alright, yes. And that is all perfectly permissible. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. That's
Alrighty.
my turn.
Radic, it's back round to you. Radic?
I said if I disengage, I just disengage one of them, right? Not all 3 of them.
If you disengage from every single possible person that you could ever worry about or opportunity attacks. Essentially know that when you take the disengage action, you are immune from opportunity attacks. You can't
Okay.
get them from anybody.
Okay. In that case, I will disengage and I'll move behind Eros here.
Excellent. Already.
Actually, in front of Eros, sorry. Here.
Alright, that works pretty nicely for me. You're nice beside a nice coffee couch. Dr. Joseph Skackle, it's now your turn. Dr. Joseph Skackle. If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Maybe he's muted.
Doesn't look it. Dr. Joseph. Skackle! Skackle to the nurses at room. I need somebody to control Dr. Joseph Skackle. Who shall it be?
Me?
Hardy Silver, done. You get a point of inspiration. Please open up his character sheet and take
Well.
control.
Nice.
He will be in players.
Where are you, Joseph Skag?
Players. In the middle. Dr. Joseph Skackle. Character sheet. There you go.
Yeah, I got it. What will Joseph Skag do?
I think I can easily tell you he'll probably very much want to get out of this smoke.
Yeah. So. This place and use sacred flame on
Sacred flame on who, please?
this guy.
Ah, okay. The fog against the other side of the smoke wall. Absolutely, you got it. That is a miss. The fog manages to skip out a little bit to the side and manage to avoid that sacred flame. And I believe that's Dr. Joseph Skackle's turn, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Azagal, Stormax, it's your turn.
Alright. Okay, so I'm going to... I mean, leave the fog and, you know... So that's 25, so dashing... should get me...
Yeah, if you dash, you can get into melee with that guy, sure. Also, the Apollyon, thank you for following me today. Much appreciated. And,
love you, Apollyon.
yes,
Napoleon.
and
And-
also the Meeple Palace. That's nice of them. Thank you for following me, if you're watching still.
Maple Palace. I love you.
In the celebration of your new followers, I will use an action surge
Okay.
to kick the ass out of the knees
Oh.
of this jackass.
Oh, shit. Alright, that'll be 3 hand axes, if you want.
Come on, 19.
That... Two hits. 17 and 20 feet are both hits. As you finally start making some slashes. Excellent. You do 10 points of damage to this guy. And he is significantly... very much hurt. Well, pretty much cut up. He's a fancy guy who doesn't very much like taking his cuts and bruises, but he's very much hurt, it seems. Also, the Apollyon says, "Fully welcome. I love you too, stranger." He says, I think to you, Hearty Silver.
Thank you.
That'll be this individual. Alrighty. Asagala, is that your turn? Is that your turn, Asagala?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Excellent. Already. Fagarino's turn. They have to clear Sessic if they want to give their boss an escape. So, he's going to go here. He has flanking because of Amric, and he's going to start smacking you in the face, Sessic, twice. Both are misses. That is his turn. Then we have this fellow over here. This guy... Again, they are going to exploit that flanking if they can. But they also have extra stuff even without flanking. So he comes by, and he also is going to start trying to hit you, Sessic. Just your maces coming left, right, and center, bashing away at you again and again, and you are struck as a resounding bash against your shield actually does start to hurt your arm on the other side, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as they're trying to like open up a way for their boss. Meanwhile, this fella, he starts making his way, and he says like, oh, you're gonna... No, he's not gonna go there. He's gonna go here. There he is. Now, they kind of have sympathies for the wizard. They don't want to get rid of the wizard. They reckon he's a nice looking... They don't want to mess up that beard. He's got a good beard and mustache. They don't want to hurt him too much. So they're gonna...
That's a respectable beard, alright.
They're gonna spend that hatred then towards Eros, because he has like done a little bit of a great axe attempt into some of them. So they're gonna roll some maces with you at advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Hit, miss. Eros, you take 5 half to 2, 4 half to 2, 8 half to 4. So that is 8 damage in total for you, dealing with your rage. Also, yes, the Apollyon, figs respect beard. No, don't correct yourself for fugs. Figs respect the beard. I know very little about figs, so I can't dispute this. That is the fug's turn. And now it is the spined devil. It is round 8. For the heartbroken devil. 8 others to go, rather. He. 5, 10, 15. 20. 25. Flies right up, I guess. Alright. The devil begins fucking yeeting out of there. I mean, out of there. Fucking out. Yeah. I mean, you wanted to argue about like, oh no, it can't get me by Sessic. It has now achieved going so fucking out of there. You don't have a clue. Eros, it's your turn now.
Eros is gonna swing his great axe again. Reckless.
Excellent, yes.
And it's at this one.
Master Mage says, you know what is scary? The Doritos Banditos. Sure, Master Mage. Sure.
I see what you did there.
I saw what he did there too. But that's a hit. That's a hit, Eros. Ooh. Well, it's still good damage. You still slice a great heaving chunk out of his side. Your fist of 9 becomes a fist of 8. And this guy is now looking bloodied, with a radiant light crackling through your great axe. He seems like he has seen better days at this point, feeling quite hurt and sore at this point, Eros.
Nice.
Alrighty, I believe that's your turn. The Genku, he just sits on the chair and he's just like, don't hurt me, please. And he just keeps out of it. He wants none of it. Just nothing. Amric also wishes he could just get out of this.
All you have to do is call off your guards, mate. And this ends. You don't have to die today. Today.
He does have to make a little bit of a decision. He's not gonna make that decision while he's got those men fixed. Doesn't.
And then as I go, like I licks the blood from his axe.
He definitely doesn't like how this has turned out, certainly. You can see as well, he's made extra effort not to attack anyone. Ooh. But if Sessic can shove, then so can he. So he is going to try... I think it has to be athletics. But if he can defend with acrobatics, he's also going to try a shove with acrobatics. So that's just what he's going to do. No. Yes. Yes, it is. Sessic, please give me a strength or dexterity save as he's going to try to shove you away.
But can he shove even to the guy behind Sessek?
It's not a shove behind to the guy, Sessic, though he's okay with that. But if he can move him 5 feet away, maybe he might...
Does anyone have inspiration?
Okay, cool.
I volunteer my inspiration as tribute.
Ha! Spent. Okay. He's making the check. You, Sessic, are setting the DC. He passes, and he manages, barely, because you have been so hurt and so battered by his thugs, he has managed to just shove you 5 feet down. And then he does... He can't take the disengage action. He is going to have to take the attack of opportunities as he begins making his way upstairs. Hearty Silver, you won't be able to attack him as he makes his way up. But
What about what is it? What about
can.
Asago?
Azagal can, of course, make an attack of opportunity as well, yes. Alright, unfortunately, the pair of you miss him as he books it out of there with all of his might and effort, just plowing up the stairs to the best of his ability. And so after he's done that, he's now going to roll. Oh, it's like he moved 15, so that's where he is now. Alright, that's his turn. Hearty Silver, it's now your turn.
Boom. 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 25.
25, hold that note. 25 feet get to
an
here.
attack of opportunity through with that guy, right?
With the two guys, yes.
With the two guys.
Has been around. Yep. The two guys going to give you attack of opportunity. Beware.
Alright.
I am really sorry to tell you, one of them did have advantage because of his friend, partially tripping you over, and you got hit with a crit.
Hit with a crit.
You do, and
Oh no.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and I can
That's
see.
alright.
you're
I'm not down yet.
Yes, you're still kicking strong.
See. Well, am I right here? This upstairs?
Yes, that's right. You are there upstairs.
Alright. I use a bonus action to dash.
Excellent.
Boom. And I say,
Was it you or your older brother that fucked my wife? Because I know it wasn't your younger brother because we killed him.
Okay, deception check.
uh,
I only asked because it may change some of what he's thinking about, but I don't know.
Hearty Silver smiles while he says that.
Yeah.
Deception. Ooh.
Oh, okay. I mean, how much does he really want to look into this? We'll just have an insight. You know what? He believes you or doesn't believe you, but there's too much shit going on for him to stop to think about it.
alright. Understandable.
Okay.
And I do a rapier attack.
Alrighty, excellent.
Boom.
A miss. He deftly and quickly dodges. Seriously, this man has most definitely put all of his stats and abilities into diving, ducking, dipping, and dodging.
Dip and dodge. Dip and dodge.
Absolutely. Sessic, it's your turn.
See, disengage Does disengage take my action away?
Yes, I'm afraid.
This is not good.
Sesek, come behind me.
One way I want to chase after the guy, but 4 hit points is not what I want right now. No. I'm using action. I'm using action. Getting lay on hand, 14 point back. I'm up to 18. As a bonus action, can I bite as a bonus action? Let's see.
If you're spending your
No.
action to do disengage, no.
No, I'm use action to heal, so I can't do anything else.
Ah. That will still be a no on the bite then.
But this guy's already take attack opportunities against Hardy Silvers, right?
That is correct, yes. So
And
you
I
can
just
actually...
1, 5, 10, 15.
let me move you. 15 gets you here. Also, how did you heal? What did you do?
I use lay on hand.
Okay, excellent. I'm all cool with that. Just need to... Test, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm still good.
20.
Sorry, I couldn't. Bye.
I couldn't hear most of what you were saying there, somebody else. I just know that it's Sesek's turn, and Sesek is moving up after doing the lay on hand. So you happy where you are, Sesek? If you're speaking, Sesek, I don't hear you. I hear Eros, but Sesek, you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes. You've moved up, Sesek. Is that your turn?
That's my max 30 feet. I cannot take any dash action.
Alright, then that is your turn, yes. Radek, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to use my hypnotic gaze
Ooh.
on the guy just in front of me.
Now, hypnotic gaze. Can you quote the spell, please?
It's a class feature.
Class feature. Oh, very interesting. First time I'm dealing with it. Boom. There we go. You use a speech bubble to bring it up into the chat. You soft enchanting word as an action. Choose one creature. If the target can hear you, it can. Must make a wisdom saving throw against your DC or be charmed by you. Speed drop to 0 and it is incapacitated. Excellent. And you want that to be this guy right beside you, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
See, this is why they had issues dealing with you, because you were so charming. And that literally is the force helping you right now. And you are exercising it in full. What is your spell save DC, please?
13.
The guy seemingly starts to overcome with a heavy sort of like dreariness as his eyes transfix on you, and he seemingly begins to just sort of sink into a gentle sort of respite, looking back towards you.
Okay. Cannot move away from him. I will go.
What
right
did you mean
here.
you can't move away from him?
If I move more than 5 feet, the spell effect drops.
Oh, then in that case you essentially have him snake charm in that case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Alright, excellent. Dr. Joseph Skakel, it's your turn. Are you back,
Hello.
Joseph?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I literally closed my eyes for 5 seconds.
Did you fall asleep?
Blinked for. I took a long blink. Let's just
Oh
say
my god.
that. I took a long blink.
Wow. Please make sure
Yeah.
you get plenty of rest and stay healthy.
Yeah, I'm back.
Anyway, it's your turn.
Or at least do some cocaine, you know?
I don't.
Nah. I do math.
Oh my goodness.
Always trust in the cocaine. No, I'm done.
Never trust in the cocaine. Ignore the stream. Never do the cocaine or the meth.
Don't
Cocaine-
do it. Don't
cocaine
using
that
secret
bougie.
weapon and turn it into a cocaine blade.
Oh.
Otherwise.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cocaine blade. Ugh. One day. It will happen in my games one day.
I shall swing my mace.
Excellent.
D&D stands for drugs and drugs.
Oh, I like that, Hearty Silver. You get a point of inspiration.
Hell yeah.
I like drugs and drugs. That's a miss.
That's a
Oh my goodness. Drugs and drugs. As a gal, it's your turn.
All right, so I'm just gonna move here and block the stairs so that these guys cannot follow up. And can I attack this number 2 here from the stairs? Oh, actually, can block it from here, right?
Yeah, you can attack him from there, and I would say you can attack him on the stairs, but let's say it's easier if you just do it on the floor.
Okay, let's just keep it here then. So I'm gonna attack this number 2 asshole.
Alrighty. Alright, excellent. This guy has not been touched, and as it so happens, you guys have been doing a lot of kiting around at this point. Please roll damage. So as you're like getting into these thugs, you find that some of them aren't really that hurt at the moment. And it's just been a struggle trying to pin down bloody Amric. He is very elusive, and it seems like he knows where to flee when situation goes south. And is that your turn, Azagal?
Yeah, that's my turn. So I just yell to the guys upstairs. Just get him already, mate. I'm blocking the stairs so these buggers cannot follow you.
It's unfortunate. It's the 2 people that are very hurt that are chasing after Amric. Yes, so now it is this thug's turn. Actually, it's the 2 thugs' turn. They're gonna just pincer you. They're going to fucking pincer you. And they're gonna ruin your day to the best of their ability. Okay, this duo know how to fucking work together. They do. A hit on an 18, a miss, a critical hit, and a 23. As a
Holy
gal, you take 8 points of bludgeoning, then 5 bludgeoning, then 8 bludgeoning, 16, 21 points of damage as they...
Holy shit.
Yeah, when they come in pairs, they are fucking good. Because they each get 2 swings of the mace as they just bombard you left and right as you hold the line, you hold the vanguard.
I should have stayed in the fucking stairs.
I mean, they would have still had... We can change this around and they would still hit you the same, I would have to tell you.
Okay, that's fine.
Now this guy, completely and totally incapacitated as the condition applies, and he does nothing but gaze into Radic's eyes deeply and softly. As for this guy, however, he sees your snake charmery and decides he's gonna smack you in the face. One second.
Did it crit?
She didn't lie. She didn't. She don't lie. She don't lie. She don't lie cocaine. All right, whatever. Chat. You can see the situation. The team need a break. Would anyone like to give their stream watchership help to poor Radic at this time?
Let me guess, he got a crit against him.
I will neither confirm nor deny that another critical hit happened.
Could I use an inspiration against that or no?
You know you may not, unfortunately. You can only do it to help out your situation, not ruin others. The stream
bring
has
it back
taken
up.
too long to respond here. Okay, Radic, you're gonna smacked out onto your face with, you guessed it, a pretty powerful hit. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked out cold.
Was that a
What?
crit?
Yes, it was. It was a crit, unfortunately, Radic.
Okay, I was just asking if I could use shield. That's why.
Yes, I'm very sorry. You could not. And the next attack, he's not gonna do on you because he already feels bad that he's had to knock you out. However, it does keep this guy from being incapacitated, but his turn is going to be spent being incapacitated, and he is out. He is done. As for this situation, he is going to bat away at Eros and miss. The Kashara, the Spine Devil, fucking dashes 80 feet. 30, yeah. Just out of there. Out of there. And I'm just gonna move so far away. So amazingly far away. Move that to that. Okay. Eros, it's now your turn.
Arrow swings with his great axe again. Reckless.
Yep, that is a hit. And this guy, he's very hurt. He's past bloodied.
Give me a quick second. Go.
Yes!
There
You finally have, like, hit your stride. You've been waiting for this second wind of devious, powerful energy to kick in. With great axe in hand, you finally reassert yourself. You know you're a little bit of a slow warm-up. Do you not take donations? Oh, 1 second. The Apollyon. I will be happy with bits if you want to give me donations. Throw them at my PayPal, I suppose. Any size donation of money will do. If you want to give me like $1, that's cool. If you want to give me 1 cent, that's also cool because I've not got like any official rules or whatever. Or you can send me bits. I don't mind. Whatever you want to use.
Do you mean like Reese's bits? Like Reese's Pieces?
No. Stream bits.
I want bits.
Hey, GM, question.
Yes?
How far away is it, like, vertically from to, say, here?
How far away? Oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, so if I am correct, vanthampher is literally 5 feet away from you and then up the stairs. Does that make sense? Now, to get back on track, yes, Eros, you finally hack into this guy's chest. You leave a great gouting series of blood, and he falls dead. Finally, one of these 4 are dead. And surprisingly, this guy doesn't look so confident when he's not part of a pair.
That was for Radic, you bastard.
Ah! He's sad because he was already unhappy. He had to down Redick. So he's filled with guilt. Is that your turn, Eros?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Genku just looks unhappy and cowers.
Wait, actually, let me, I move here.
Done. Brilliant. Actually, yeah, people need to start helping out, Azaghal, because he's had an easy go of it up till now, and now the heat is starting to come on. Okay, it's Amric Vanthamper's turn. I mean, he's not going to give up running away just because he's got 2 people chasing after him. He simply does the disengage action and goes up the stairs as he just says, you may want to check up on your friends. I don't trust their state with the guards. As he continues to run up. That's 10 feet. 5,
do I get
15,
an attack of opportunity?
not if he does the disengage.
But disengage, you can't dash, right?
That's right. With the disengage, he can't dash.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that is all I shall say for now. Alrighty. Where the hell was I? I was just doing his turn. Yes. No, I'm on your turn, Sesek.
No, it's how do you see what's first?
Kashara, Genku, Hearty Silver. It's the same initiative. They're shifting over. Bleh. Yes, Hearty Silver. Let's have your turn now.
My wife. My wife. Oh.
I like this like one track mind.
Yeah, I kind of love one track minds as well. Let me carry you across. My wife. Now, while you're up here, Hearty Silver, I must tell you that you see another individual who's kind of blocking off the stairs. It's not Scadrick, but instead you see a young woman with black skin and very young features stand there with hand on a long sword, kind of fierce, determined eyes, kind of looking towards Amric, and he's just like running a hand through his hair. It's just like, oh, what the bloody hell now? And she just says, Lord Vanthampher, I have some questions I'd need to ask you.
I lock eyes with her.
She locks eyes with you.
You fuck my wife.
She looks at you with full seriousness and she would say, I swear on my honor that I have never had cordial relations with anyone's wife. Now, to the matter at hand. I take it you need this guy. Are you after Amric?
Fuck.
I just heard a fuck. That's all I heard.
He fucked my wife.
Oh my god. She asks, I'll take that as a yes. I'm on your side then. We need him alive, but we don't have to kill him, but we can knock him up. So no, not knock him up. Knock him out. Knock him out. No. Don't even start with me. Fucking hell. Stop me. I don't have to give you this friendly NPC now. I can take him away. All right. Is that your turn, Hearty?
Sorry. I use the dash action.
Yeah.
Rapier. Oh wait.
You can. Rogue,
yeah,
cunning action, dash, regular action, attack.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Dagger, nope. Sorry about that. God damn it. Oh wait, I have inspiration.
Yes.
Use inspiration.
Yes, one of those are a hit. I recommend the rapier, and because she's just in time managed to declare that she is a friendly, you get your sneak attack.
Really?
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, are people donating to me? They're whispering about donations. I better keep the PayPal open, ready to check if I received that.
Getting them bits.
Oh, that sneak attack. But yes, Hearty Silver, I need to ask you this. Do you do this non-lethally?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Yes, you bonk him on the side of your rapier in a non-lethal manner. Excellent.
I think in all this confusion, a little part of Hearty Silver maybe thinks that he did fuck his wife. So he needs to question.
I really do enjoy you, Hearty Silver, but you know what? Yeah, we should leave you on the stabby side. Sessic, it's your turn now.
Yes. Javelin 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where does it take me?
25 takes you to here.
Okay. 30. I gotta throw my javelin and hit him non-lethally. And by non-lethally, I mean hit him in the knee like Ace Ventura style.
Ow! 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 Yeah, I know. Oh! Sessic, yay! Oh, Sessic, I'm so proud of you. Does your ensnaring strike happen?
Yes.
Oh, yes!
You have to roll a strength save.
Oh, yes!
The real MVP over here.
Yeah! Wait, strength save. Oh. Skipping is a strength save, not an athletics check. What's your DC?
12.
He does break out of that situation, but you deal that 5 points of piercing damage. Don't you do a little bit extra damage with your ensnaring strike, like a D6?
1d6, yes.
Please roll it for me. Alrighty, yes. Now he's starting to get hurt. He's getting beaten up as he can't get off this damn boat, which is a problem for him.
Does the divine smite? No, you can't divine smite with a range. Yeah, it had to be melee. Yeah.
Alright.
That's the
Now, Radek, I'm not going to ask you for the death saving throw yet, because I'm just checking PayPal to see if anybody has donated for you, or if any bits have happened. And from my PayPal, I can't say that I see anything. I'm just checking the other PayPal. I don't know what on earth I have on my Twitch channel at the moment. What have I got? I've got a coffee. I have a Ko-fi. And I also have PayPal Me. What is it? Oh, that sends me to the original one. No, I can't see anybody has donated to your cause, I'm sorry. So I will be needing to see a death saving throw, please, Radek. That's one failure.
Yep, it's fine.
Okay. Let's just check stream. Bruises everywhere. Okay. Let's see. If anybody can donate, Radek will automatically come back up alive. I'll just say that right now. Now, this young woman, fully clad in chain armor, I think actually splint armor, no shield, I believe. I thought I could really find you there, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yes. Those are your stats. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so she is armed in splint armor and is just wielding a longsword two-handedly. And she's going to do so, not with advantage, but she's going to do so non-lethally. Nope, I didn't want it to pop out. One is a hit, and she does strike 7 points of damage to him, bashing him across the head with the hilt of the short sword. Is that what I wanted? I thought I was working with a long sword. It doesn't matter. The point is, she hits him, and he is bloodied. He's looking kind of sore and beat up at this point, as things are not looking in his favor anymore, as he hoped. Also, at this point, it's worth mentioning that the crows that are seemingly here, they kind of go, ah! Ah! And then they begin to fly off. Just off and away. Also, Sessik, I want you to know, Sessik, you can see the demon that you cast away 150 feet above you.
He's reaching stratosphere.
Yeah,
He's a rocket.
he is fucking going away, and he is never coming back. So there is that. Azagal, it's now your turn. Now, Azagal, you could smack these guys, but I also have a suggestion for you. Azagal? If you're talking, Azagal, I can't hear you.
Oh, okay, sorry. My mic was muted. I don't know why. Okay.
It's okay. So I have a suggestion for you that may prove useful. Are you interested?
You sure?
You might try the dodge action. You won't attack anything, but it will mean that they have disadvantage to hit you, and that will mean they attack you normally. The advantage they have cancels out with the disadvantage you impose, and they just start attacking you normally. And it will lower the chances they can do hits and do crits on you.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Would you like to take that action?
Yes, I'll do that. Yes, sir.
Alrighty, excellent. and you perhaps go 5 more feet just so they don't have the pack tactics. They can. Well, he's not doing that now, but yeah, they are going to attack you on their turn. For now, you have the boot of a man who is dodging and getting extra defensive, bringing your hand axes into a very defensive pose, looking to bat off where as possible. Dr. Joseph Skackle, it's now your turn.
Well, good. No divinity.
Channel Divinity. Your preserve
well,
life.
Yep, preserve life first. Actually, I'm gonna move here first.
Yes,
So-
it's a 30 feet radius.
Very feet ready to spear, so I can hit everyone on all floors right here. I think, besides Sessic. Sessic is the iffy one. I know I can hit Hardy from here, though.
My answer to you is going to be... that's amazing. Okay,
It says he does.
you
now
can
site-based
hit
one.
Sessic, you can hit Hearty Silver, and you can hit all the other friends, but Sessic is not going to be able to benefit it because while you were asleep, Sessic may
Yep.
have lay on hands himself, so he is above
Okay.
half. It is Hearty Silver who could do with 5 hit points, and it is Radic who could deal with 6. That's 11 in total, and you could give another 4 hit points to Azagal here.
So, I'm probably gonna send the 4 to Hardy.
Okay.
6 to Asgal. And let's see. And the last 5 to
Radic.
Radic. I'm gonna say a
Excellent.
line. I'm gonna say as I'm canning this, the fight's not over yet.
Excellent.
Much obliged. Much obliged.
Yes. Please
So, yeah.
update your health, Azagal and Hearty, as Dr. Joseph Skackle just said. Alrighty. Dr. Joseph Skackle, is that your turn?
That's basically all I do. Telling them you don't have permission to stop fighting yet.
Alrighty. Well, it's this folk's turn. His boss is upstairs. He's going to deal with the guy in the stairs. He comes in. He is going to roll regularly against you. He has advantage because of his friend and disadvantage because of the dodge. Regular attacks. That's a critical hit and a 17.
Oof.
Unfortunately, Azagal, you take 11 points of bludgeoning and then an additional 6 points of bludgeoning for a total of 17, and you are knocked unconscious.
Wow.
Unfortunately, when these guys work together, even a dodging dwarf can be laid low. You slump on the stairs, and he promptly begins to move 10 feet up. Then he moves an additional 10 feet, 20 feet up. Oh god, I don't want to get my folks confused. I don't want those guys to be with him. Alright, and then this guy, he is going to stay down here. He is going to go here, and he's going to attack you, Eros, with flanking and advantage.
Isn't there a pole here?
You are so right, Sessic. Point of inspiration for you. You're completely and absolutely correct, and it's just completely in its way. So he is going to move there. He's going to do those same attacks, and both of those attacks are misses. Alrighty. That was his turn. Now this guy over here, he's going to have to go to Dr. Joseph Skackle. Start trying to mace him. But he misses twice. And now, Eros, is back to you.
Your fate to puny.
Firstly, before we continue on, it's been 3 hours. I'm happy to carry on. Does everybody want me to extend the session? Say aye.
I
Alright,
Muzzle.
excellent.
Until the end of this encounters, yeah.
Yes, well, this looks like it's still going to be a long encounter by this kind of rate. But I'm just gonna offer you guys a bit more Christmas bonus. Eros, it's your turn again.
Eros is gonna stand his ground and attack this one.
Alrighty. That is a great hit. God, these guys have not been hit at all. Yes, there we go. Yes, you deal a nice, massive great axe into his side. And by your guess, you think you can just strike these guys down. And by the third strike, he could, by average, go down. Just something to mull over and think about.
Taking quite a few strikes.
Yeah. Eros, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. The Kashara turns his... Man, it's only been 3 rounds? Shit. Alright, he flies, he dashes another 80 feet. So he goes to 230 feet into the stratosphere. The Genku cowers, Hearty Silver, it's your turn.
Okay. I ask him, answer me, damn it! Does he respond?
Yes, he does. He looks around desperately and he just sees over the banner. He sees his brother, Mortlock. And he's not that well disguised, so he briefly wants to say, "Oh, alright, you want to know who fucked your wife? I'll tell you. It was my younger brother, Mortlock." And he points to him in the wharf and he just says, "Yeah, I heard he did your wife. I heard that he ruined her too."
Without a word, I pull out my rapier.
Do you stab him?
I want to knock him out.
Oh, yeah. But don't you take his words to heart?
Nope.
He thought he was dealing with the criminally insane, but apparently he was just dealing with the insane. Excellent. That's a hit.
What do we call temporary enrage? I think that's one of the ancient excuse that actually allowed. I remember somewhere. I'm temporary enraged.
Just amazing. Just really amazing. Man, I can't tell what level these things are. I think...
Oh, and sneak attack should plop, right?
What's that?
Sneak attack.
Yeah, you get sneak attack, yeah. So,
Why?
2d6. Because of your friend here.
Oh. I thought it's only flanking, or is it just around them?
No. If you have a friend within 5 feet of your enemy, and you're in 5 feet of your enemy, you get your sneak attack. If, despite that, you have advantage, you also get your sneak attack. So there's a lot of situations which can give you sneak attack. Now, at this point, this guy, Amric, he's looking pretty hurt.
I use my dagger.
Oh, shit. Yeah, go make that attack.
Oh,
That's a
dang.
hit. That's a hit.
Oh,
You
dang.
don't get your sneak attack, and you don't get that +3 because it's not dueling. But he does take that 4 extra, and he's looking pretty bloodied. At this point, Amric has his back to the banner. He's looking around him. He sees his brother thumping his great club on the wharf, and he is drooling blood. His beard is scuffed up by it. He sees you guys eager to continue killing him, or bleeding him on bloody. This other woman comes forward, promising to continue to wreck him with her own weaponry, and she just goes, "Well, what's it going to be?" And with that, he stumbles and he just goes, "Fine, I yield. he goes to his knees. He takes his rapier or his like dagger and he throws it to the side. He puts his hands on his head and he just like puts his hands behind his head. He goes prone and he gives up. All right, that's his turn. He gives up. Sesek, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20. I will pretty much doing what's it called? The arresting and manacle and put all the stuff routine.
Excellent. Yes, you may.
Framing routine. So yeah,
Read him his rights.
you have. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say you have a right to remain silent because I don't think the rule is the same here.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alrighty.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much hot tacking with my rope. So.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. You get your rope and you begin to tangle him up. I'm not gonna say anything. Radic, you are alive. You get up from prone, I take it.
Yeah.
Welcome
just-
back, Radic.
Did we discuss getting up from prone provokes attack of opportunity or not?
We
No, I don't
did.
think we have had.
No,
we?
I don't.
I
We,
don't
we
know.
talked about it, but I don't remember what was the answer.
We did talk about it. I can't remember. I'm confirming it now. No attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Radic,
Okay.
what do you want to get up to?
I'm going to use Hypnotic Gaze on this guy because I don't think I used him on him yet.
No, you did not. No, you did not.
I'll turn around, look at him, and tell him stop.
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. You're under. Wisdom saving. Ah! He is overcome by your handsomeness, despite how utterly fucked up you look, having been so brutally messed up by these guys. But yes, he does become charmed by you. And he becomes incapacitated. Is that your turn, Radic?
Yep, I'll move right here, and that will be my turn.
Already. Rhea kind of stays where she is, but she like pats you, Sesek, on the side, and she says, "Take him downstairs. We're gonna need him to call off his guards." She kind of reminds
Right.
you.
And I'll lift him up.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm just gonna make sure that I do some routine, make sure he doesn't have any hidden weapons. Then we lift him up and put him down there.
You find some empty flasks that look very similar to what he pulled out to get his smoke bomb, but all of them are empty. He does have 2 daggers on his person, but he has already thrown them aside, and other than that, he has nothing on his person save for a coin pouch that contains 150 gold pieces, which you quickly apprehend and kind of look through. Rhea kind of says, "You just go help your friends. I will help bring him downstairs." And she spends her movement to basically pick him up and starts carrying him off down with you. And she does so. She carries him and she starts like pushing him through. With great practice, you should say. She looks like she's very practiced at dealing with the criminal sort. And that is her turn.
Hearty Silver takes a moment to rearrange his mind and says, "Wait, no, nobody fucked my wife. Wait,
I'm
I
gonna use
fucked my wife."
I gotta use a free action to pat on Hardy Silver's like, yeah, I know you're being hit very hard in the head, but yes, you're correct. You fuck your own wife. That is true.
Wow.
Fucked my wife.
Wow.
We would take you to the temple, so just in case the technique could take care of you.
Oh my god.
Hardy Silver.
As a gal, I need you to make me. No, you got heals. You got heals and you didn't. No, you did
actually,
get
I
healed,
did.
but you went down.
And then I got Get
You
my
got
ass
healed.
handed to me
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, that is one pass to you, Azagal. And Dr. Joseph Skakel, it's your turn next.
Yep. Casting on Azagal. Healing word.
Excellent.
So he shall be healed for 9.
Yes,
It says this is a bonus action.
it is.
I'm also gonna say, wake up, Azagal.
Wait, no, wasn't sleep. Was a long blink.
And it kind of like
That's a point of inspiration for you, Azagal. I like that.
gonna kind of gonna say swing my mace kind of like almost like a backhand mace towards the head of the guy's unconscious right here.
Oh, shit. He is incapacitated, so I believe this is made at advantage, and it will be considered a crit if you hit him. that is a hit, luckily. And again, this is considered a critical hit.
Well, it's not that lucky.
So forget how's I don't have it set for
It's
crits.
lucky because his AC is 11. Nice.
Yeah.
Roll me
So
another
crit
d6,
is what
please.
else? No,
Now, am I right in thinking, Radek, that now that he's been hit, he immediately comes
He's-
out of his state?
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
exactly.
yeah, shit. He wakes up. I
I just
mean,
bashed him over the head, so he might be focused on me. Hopefully,
maybe he also
Hopefully.
doesn't like being charmed. There's a couple of
Stop
Laugh
hitting
on-
the incapacitated guys.
yes. You didn't have to deal with him. Why did you make 2 happen? It's fine. Why not, right?
why not? Just knock him out. Okay, if he knocks you unconscious again, I'll bring you back up. Again.
Whack-a-mole. Big whack-a-mole.
Oh man, don't treat Radek as expendable now.
No, he's
Aw.
not expendable. It's just that if he does go unconscious, I'll just bring him back.
Oh, poor Radek, man. He doesn't
Yeah, he
deserve
has a
this.
safety net. I'm not saying he's expendable. I'm saying he has a safety net.
He doesn't deserve this. Now, this fog does come charging up, and Rhea says, "Ah!" as she kind of brings like a long sword across his throat, and he pauses, and Amric says, "Yeah, put your arms down and pack up. Don't fight." As he kind of waves this guy down, and he kind of looks around hesitantly for anyone calling the shots, like for a member of the Flaming Fist to perhaps step up and give some orders as a law official.
Yes, I will go in and then say, nothing to see here. We apprehend. Come with us. Anyone who related to him,
Hmm,
quietly.
okay. Well, I guess that's his turn, because that was all of his movement. So he just kind of stays still. As for this guy down here... Oh, buddy boy. Buddy boy. He goes behind you, and he begins to... The 2 thugs begin to hit you with advantage with pack tactics. And with flanking. Aww.
Come at me, bitches.
They will. Okay.
I can take it.
That's a 20, that's a 16, that's a 17, that's an 18. Ah, so only the 20 and the 18 hit, dealing 12 points of bludgeoning damage altogether.
Is that all you got?
You're bloodied. Stop talking big.
I gotta talk.
Also, your channel divinity is spent. We're updating that to 0.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I got it.
My bad? God.
I have so much healing now.
You're drunk with power. Update your
I'm drunk
health.
with heal.
Take 12 hit
Yep,
points
I
off.
got you.
Eros, it's your turn.
Arrows moves to flank, and he attacks with his great axe.
Yes, you are flanking now. Yes, it's a flanking sandwich. Thank God, because that is a hit now.
We call it the flanking conga.
Oh, yeah. Now this time you're finally bringing out the.
The divine fury.
Just checking that divine fury. Is that right? The rage is correct. Is that
Yeah, it's
divine?
1d6 plus half of my barbarian level.
Fuck as shit. Yeah. All right. Lovely. Wow. Yeah. 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 Not you're being a barbarian. You fucking cleave into his spine. This guy, just meld. He fucking loses his grip on his mace. He staggers against the bar as he is in a real state now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Eros, a very good round. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and he says, that's what you get for ignoring me.
Damn. Nice. I mean, like half his spine is opening out, so this is appropriate. Now we deal with the spined devil. It flies another 80 feet straight in the air and is now at 310 feet. Straight up in the air.
It's going out of outer space, probably to the plane of air now.
I mean, it can just keep doing this. It can just keep flying in the air. Actually, fine. If you had to fight that, I don't know how you would do it. Based on your current show here. The Genku cowers, Hearty Silver, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, go downstairs.
Yeah, you can move by this guy if you're just like, yeah. Actually, you can dive in through the ceiling here if you want.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You lift up the lid and you're just like, boom, coming through.
Alright.
You can still move if you like. Alrighty, and that will take you down right to Azagal. You can see that he is still prone. He is clearly in a bloody state. He has been messed the fuck up while you've been away.
Stick. I use bonus action to dash. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Okay.
And I use my rapier.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Oh no!
Ah, you don't have advantage for any reason.
Inspiration!
Is somebody spending it?
Yes.
I will spend my inspiration on
Ah, done. It's a
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
You get sneak attack. You fucking kill this guy.
him. Kill the fucker.
Yes, you fucking kill him. He's
Hardy,
dead.
where'd you come from? Hardy,
In
where'd
one
you come
turn,
from?
He fell through a ceiling and fucking ran and stabbed this guy and killed him.
Welcome to the party, Hardy.
Yeah.
Back to the party, huh?
Amric just doesn't do anything. He just keeps his man telling him just stand down, go back down the stairs, and, just stay put. And he just doesn't resist. He's captured. He doesn't resist.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm hearing
many-
some voices.
So, question: how many of his many things we're gonna kill before he tells all the rest of the guys to stand down?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
We'll see that. At this point, the only person that could tell us that he surrendered is Hardy, and he hasn't told us about that.
That is true. That is evil. But I like it.
I like it.
Alrighty. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, I'm emotionally spent right now. I feel dizzy. Sessik, it's your turn.
So it's gonna be like, oh snap! Everybody's seen down there. We have to go before Eros kill.
Before Eros kills everybody. Well, before Hearty kills everybody.
5, 15, 25. Move me back there. Okay, and 30. I'm gonna dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's my turn.
All right, excellent. Radek, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to be pissed at this point, so I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on that guy. I can't charm him again until a long rest.
I think you can. I don't know, but yeah, this guy is going to make a wisdom saving throw. Sorry.
My bad.
Why is it your bad? What's up?
Yeah, it's just my general tiredness infected you.
Yeah, a little bit maybe. This guy manages to withstand your Tasha's hideous laughter. He's not in a laughing mood, and he's seen too much combat happen today to be receptive to it.
Okay, that would be my turn.
Alrighty. Rhea continues to like shuffle this guy in, and they walk past that fug. They move down, and they are just like moving him so that they can be like, all right, call it, we got him, call it off, and that's all she does. As a gal, it's your turn. You get up and prone, I imagine.
Yes, I do. So, I'm just gonna walk off, shaking off the pain, very slowly towards this.
Gotcha. You got to move around those stairs, not through them, but yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to kill something.
Okay. I understand that feeling.
He's really pissed right now.
Yeah, I bet. Especially because Harty just like walked over you. Oh, I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get a kill on him. He's all defensed up, and actually, that's a lie. The second attack is a hit. They're really low AC.
Pretty shitty guards.
I mean, you say that. You've been struggling with dealing with one of them forever.
No, AC wise.
Yeah.
AC wise.
I don't think you're right to say they're pretty shit guards.
I don't know what to say it, but they have shitty armor.
Yeah, but they can fucking nail you. There's even one still alive upstairs. You've only killed 2, if you think about it, out of the 4.
We're halfway through.
So yeah, it's only been an hour and a half. It's only been next to fucking...
Hey, we're making good progress.
Yeah, 36 seconds. It's really been insane. Dr. Joseph Skackle, it's your turn.
Healing everyone in the room.
Oh, brilliant.
Healing all allies.
I won't even check the radius. You just heal everybody in this floor. Oh.
So everybody, all allies heal 11.
Well, the fog upstairs, I guess, is just going to get detained.
This is a sight spell.
Okay. Whatever you tell me, my answer will be okay. Where is this? Where is this fog? Where is he? He's down here. Well, nobody wanted to tell this guy. His boss has been detained. Nobody wanted to tell him. So, he's just going to go smacking Azagal.
I can only hope Sessing will come in time before it's too late.
He misses.
So you get plus 11.
Excellent. He misses hitting Azagal twice. Eros, it's your turn. God, I'm weak. I'm dizzy. It's been too long. Azagal, Eros, it's your turn.
Eros knows nothing about the battle being over.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So he jumps up on the bar and goes up from behind the guy.
Would you like to pick up an alcohol drink as you go by?
I want to kick it in his face, just for fun.
Okay, I offered some fun drinks, but no, let's have you kick him. That's also fine.
Kick him in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
Kick him all down.
You're flanking, so you get to make this improvised kick, great axe, which you're proficient with advantage. That's a hit. Oh! Oh, Daddy, bring us home! Yes, Queen, slay! You
Shit.
use your feet to guide your great axe, and you behead the fucker. Well done.
Yeah.
Yay! You win! We're out of combat. Holy
I'm so
shit.
I'm so gonna get the one that is still in one piece and hack the head off as well. I don't care if it's dead. I was just need to take someone else's head.
Okay. You take all the heads that you want. Just all the heads. Amaric comes down. Lorelia, the tavern owner lady, kind of says, "You're gonna have to pay for the damages," she says to you, Sesek, as you go by. Yeah.
I'm,
Ignoring her.
I gonna put down and throw and give her 4 gold that I have. That's all I have in my pocket.
She goes, "Well, I think this'll cover it."
Cestic, don't worry. We just made a good friend that has a lot of money.
Yeah.
The guy just
And I
paid one gold for a
I
grog.
proceed to salute, then go down here and like I hope you have a lot of whatever can clean up blood. I hope it's I heard it was on the train right now, whatever that thing is.
Little does Sesek know, he has just paid for like a table and a series of chairs and more.
It's Sesek being Sesek.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay.
Before you close the stream, I
No,
have,
no. Don't worry. I'm not. I want to get some roleplay in. So, Raya brings Amaric to his tied and bound, and she just plops him into his chair, and she kind of goes and says, "Well,
Oh wait! Before that, can you
yeah."
do something? Okay, so just gonna line the 5 heads on the table in front of him, and gonna tell him, next time, mate, when I tell you to call off your guards, you call off your guards.
What 5 heads? You've killed 3 men.
I did that. We were 3. Okay, well, so the 3 then, whatever many heads there were downstairs.
Okay.
So, Dr. Joseph, in a moment of insight, gonna stand by the stairs, prepping a sacred flame for when the demon comes back, or the fiend.
I will tell you that after 20 more seconds of flying, oh my god.
He's half a mile away.
Well, he's exactly 710 feet away. Some direction. I can tell you, the demon, or the devil rather, is nowhere to be seen. Maybe he may make a recurrence, but it doesn't seem like he is doing so today. Ah! Alright. You show off the heads. Now, as I was saying, this lady, what I've neglected to mention was that she has red hair and a haunting gaze to her, it seems. Now, as you guys have this guy cornered, he goes and says, well, looks like I'm all yours.
Start talking. What does the vanthampher have to do with the crime in the city? Let's make this easier. Whenever you evade the question, my friend here is allowed to take something from you. And I motion towards Azugal, who clearly wants to beat someone up.
Okay.
Gonna shout. If y'all need me to heal him, tell me if y'all need me to heal him.
Yeah,
Alright.
thank you.
Eros,
Oh.
grabs his arm and sets it on the table, and
The
holds all his fingers open.
yeah, the
For every
Kenku,
time,
the hang on, the Genku hugs Sessic and is just like, thank you.
every time you dodge a question, we cut off a finger. You got 10 times to dodge.
Amik is listening, though he stays relatively calm, but he's very bloody, very hurt.
I suggest you start.
So tell us about your mother.
He says a saint and one on the council that controls Baldur's Gate.
And what does she have to do with the crime in the family? The crime in the city.
Nothing.
How's it go?
Absolutely
Fall
nothing.
off a finger.
No, you said if I dodged a question. I'm not dodging it. I'm telling you. She has done
You're
nothing.
lying. You're lying.
Prove it. It's my word against Mortlocks, isn't it?
No. It's your word against your fingers.
Right. So let's just say, let's do this in a different way. I did not like her answer, and I cut one finger.
Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Which one do you begin with?
The pinky one. That's
Ah! 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 If you ruin me, then my mother will just come after you and just take your for each finger a head from you lot.
Oh, so she's a vindicative type. That's a bit more of an answer.
You'd be wise not to go too far when dealing with a relative of one of the Baldur's Gate hierarchy.
Ah, shit. Is there a torch around?
Yes, there are all lanterns down here.
Okay. Just so he doesn't start bleeding out. It's gonna hurt.
Does will lay on hand allowed it to mend his fingers?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
It
wait, do
does.
you want to mend a finger or do you want to just close it up?
I'm gonna cauterize it.
Yeah, that's cauterize it.
Yes,
Maybe.
I'm glad you're
Yeah.
doing it and not your surgeon. Yes, please give me a medicine check.
Yeah, I'm cauterizing. I think I'm the surgeon, aren't I?
I mean, sorry, Dr. Joseph Skackle, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, it's late. This is three
Yeah,
and
it's
a
good.
half hours. Ah! Oh, it hurts, it burns! Ah! You sons of bitches! Fuck! To hells! Fuck! Ah!
We can do
Ah!
this 10 more times until you start talking.
Better than bleeding.
He, oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, like... She said, yeah, I got you. He continues to kind of just say, I'm warning you. You can't just keep ruining my mother's favorite son. And I am her favorite. The worse you do to me, the worse her vengeance is going to be to you.
Here's what we'll do. We either start talking or we send you back to your mother in pieces. If you tell us what we need to know, we might bargain you back to her.
Send
one
me
piece.
to her in pieces, and I promise you, you will be joining me in hell.
A dead man makes no threats. Start talking and we'll send you back in one piece. It's a simple choice.
Actually, 2 pieces now. Just got one finger.
We can put him in a doggy bag.
I can sew it back on.
See? That's an option.
He just tells you, you're wasting your time with me. My family is a saint. The only one That is the black sheep of the family is Mortlock.
Okay, let's see about that. And I'm going to go downstairs and grab Mortlock and tell him to follow me.
Yeah.
Can I use a perception check or insight check? Oh, sorry, that's nature.
What? Yeah. What you want to do an insight to see if he's lying, right, Hearty?
Yeah.
Give me an insight.
Nah.
He is being completely truthful with you.
Alright.
Now, you easily grab Mortlock outside. He has been waiting, and he storms in. The whole ship creaks and groans of his heavy heaving footstep as he comes forward. And Amric just, like, despite the pain in his hands, his face just snarls up to see Mortlock. And Mortlock goes and says, "You got yourself done in now, haven't you? Thought you'd get me first. But nah, I'm the lucky one today. I'm the favoured one. And you're the fuck prick all tied up." And Amric just goes, "Ha! Yes, the fugly son of a bitch that my mother so unfortunately has to call a son has got the other end of the stick. Well done you. So at least your face will get to stay nice and ugly for the time being."
Now, gents. I said we have been a little savage to you, that is true. But you are being a dick and try to run away, that is also true. So we both at fault to some degree. However, I suggest that if you are being and nice folks here, I would suggest that you spill the bean of what games of intrigue your family do within this city of late. I'm gonna roll intimidate.
You will do so with advantage.
Uh, 20.
That's excellent. You ask him what's been going on in the city of late. He says, immigrants from Elturel, displaced and needing a home. The dead free of Bane, Bal, and Merkel, killing people on the streets. Older Ravengard gone missing from the higher council of Baldur's Gate. And the Flaming Fist, at a loss on how to deal with it. You're caught up with events.
And what's your in? What's your family, your mothers, you yourself? What's your in? Out?
He, at this point, just looks away and just goes quiet. At this point, Mortlock speaks up and he just goes, "You're a stubborn bastard, aren't you? I already told you some of this stuff, but my family intends to raise Elturel. Well, raise Baldur's Gate like it did to Elturel, you remember?" And Amric turns and looks at him, and he just kind of mouths like, "What the fuck?" And Mortlock just goes, "I'll be out of here, so I don't care what I share. And you're not gonna get off at all easy, are you?" Amric just, like, looks more nervous at this than anything. And he just says, "Well, it didn't come from me now, did it?" And Mortlock repeats to go by and say, "Remember, I've pretty much told you that the family are trying to raise Baldur's Gate. It's going to resemble Elturel and fall into the hells. When Uldar left, the family took someone into shelter. I'm not sure who. This one knows," he says, bumping into the back of his brother's, his oldest brother's back. And he also goes to say that the oldest, though, he's had spies here and back at the bathhouse. So Amric can't even be seen speaking what you know, can you?" And Amric darts his eyes back to the lot of you and to his brother in such a way that it suggests, yes, he is correct, you know. And he kind of says to Amric, I'll give up now. You may as well share what you know. And Amric just goes and says, to the hells of you, Mortlock. I'll die before I do anything that makes your life even slightly easier. And he spits towards his feet. Mortlock clenches his fist and just crunches it down, and then just backhands Amric for the sake of it. Amric bleeds on his nose, and he just goes, you won't learn much else more than what I've already told you. The prick is going to be stubborn to the bitter last. Out of self-preservation, because his eternal soul is at risk, I imagine, from what he shares. And yeah, my mother's got some connections. All I can tell you is to use him as leverage. You can't kill him. You gotta keep him to face my mother. But
Is it safe to take him to the Flaming Fist? Are they compromised?
I mean, yeah, they're pretty compromised. But also, if you find some people that don't give too much of a fuck about the council, and if you keep my family caught up and you make it out of there in one piece, then great. Amric might throw up the vanthampers for protection. Again, Amric's eyes just light up with hatred, bitter, white, furious hatred at how hard he is being sold out here, and how much he hates that he expected nothing less from Mortlock. But he just goes to say, stick him in a ditch, throw him anywhere you want, really. I don't care. Point is, you want him as leverage. And with that, I'm out. I've done my part here. You can deal with the rest. Have luck with the family. Now,
Wait,
yeah?
how can we sure that he will be a proper leverage and your mother doesn't end up cutting loose on him?
Well, what he did say is true. He is one of the favorites. So, she will want to keep him around.
I should hope so. Not all families. Some families say things are favorite, but in the end, when push come to shove, they sometimes shove them right down the coffins.
Yeah. I know
I
all
hate
well about
my-
that, he says, as he looks at Amric, like how you tried to bump me off, he says, squeezing down on his head with that massive, gargantuan hand of his, as Amric looks more nervous by this. Somebody else was trying to speak. Who was that and what were you trying to say?
Never mind. Let's continue.
Something I'd like to say. I'd like to try to whisper to Amric.
What do you want to whisper?
Kind of whispering to him. I actually forgot. I was gonna kind of whisper a threat, but no, just don't think it's the right time anymore.
I'm just leaving this little pinned message so you guys know what you're working with. This is all the stuff he's kind of shared with you. And with that, he just kind of says, like I said, I've done my part. Thank you all for saving my life from my fucking brother. But now I'm out of here. I'm finding a rowboat, and I'm sailing off till I can't see Baldur's Gate even in my mind. Good luck out there. Or fucking go to hell. I don't care.
Have a safe trip.
And Mortlock leaves.
Sesek, how well do you know the commander that gave us this job? Do you feel confident that if we take the brother to him,
I
will-
would prefer that, to be honest, the Flaming Fist has probably had a lot of hand ties up. We can do it the proper ways, though I doubt the vampire would have some kind of fist to get him out to get this man out in no time. So it's up to you. We could chance with the law that teetalings on the threat and hope there is a fate for it. Or we simply just going in the dark, using him as a leverage to the greater bargains and hope that whatever traps they will hit or whatever is coming, we can manage.
Where are we gonna hold this fuck?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, while you guys are going to think on that, Rhea is going to kind of come forward, and she...
Oh, yeah, I turn to Rhea and I take it you have some quarrel with him as well.
Not quite just with him, but with the vanthampers as well. I've
I
been
see.
searching about why Alder Ravengard has gone missing, and my investigation led me to this seedy place, and to Amric. If you're going after the vanthampers, then I want to assist and join you, if you'll have me.
Well, you know what they say. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
I agree.
That's true.
Glad to have you.
Well,
Quite.
so what happened to the Raven Gods, Mr. Gentleman?
At this point, he chooses silence. He chooses to just say, like, you already know what you're doing with me. I'm not going to sell my family out.
Are you sure?
The doctor, you might want to put his finger back. No, live.
Nah, not yet.
Anyway, Rhea continues to mention, like, yeah, I'll join you. And she also happens to say that if he's not in a talkative mood, I can take you to the villa when you're ready. To the Vanthamper family house when you're ready. And with
what?
that, we will end today's session here. Thank you very much for playing with me today, guys. It's
Thank
been
you.
very productive. I look forward to playing with you all next week when we will be the day before New Year's Eve. I look forward to playing with you then. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, happy New Year. I will see you next week. See you then. Take care and goodbye. No, that's Discord. Hearty Silver wanted to say something for the stream.
Oh yeah, a quick message. Dear viewers, you know I love you all, but if you don't support the stream by giving us money, you're the ones who fucked my wife. The true message of Christmas.
That's too savage, man.
Oh wow, Hearty Silver,
Vicious
you get a point of
vicious mockery at its
inspiration.
finest.
You get a point of inspiration for coercing my stream. Do you hear that? The Apollyon? Apparently Hearty Silver says support with money or else you fucked his wife. Oh Jesus. Alright, sorry. Take care. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Merry Christmas.
And think about that.
Guys.
Bye.